The college basketball experience preview and picks episode for Friday, November 21st on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Yes, Underdog is hooking up new customers. Play just $5. Get $100 in bonus funds when you sign up with our promo code. That is TCE SGPN. So do that. And remember, as always, folks, to let it ride.
Hey everybody, Jim McMahon here, and you're listening to SGPN. Let it ride.
Yes, yes, yes. Woo! Welcome to the college basketball experience preview and picks episode for Friday, November 21st. Oh boy, another winning night. Regardless of what happens in these final two games. Free show, free show. YouTube.com/the college experience. Hit that like and subscribe button. If you're wondering who the hell you're listening to, that's fair. My name is Colby Swinging Database Dan, aka Pick Dundee. That's not a pick. This is a pick.
He was raised in the land down under, where a man thinks on his feet, speaks with his fists, and lives by his wits.
When Dundee happened, he was a superstar.
He's the kind of guy that would drink a gallon of gasoline so he could piss in your campfire. You could drop this guy off at the Arctic Circle wearing a pair of bikini underwear without his toothbrush, and tomorrow afternoon he's going to show up at your poolside with $1 million smile and a fistful of pesos.
Oh yeah, this has been a beautiful season so far. Just another money line dog hits for us tonight. Oh boy. I am joined by my co-host live from the OBX movie theater. Give it up for the host of the college football experience. Make sure you check out all of our content there. Former staffer at Austin Peay with the Governors, South Carolina with the Gamecocks, and West Virginia with the Mountaineers, Ryan McIntyre, aka Moneyline Mac. What's up, man?
What's up, man? Yes, another good night in hoops, and the feast begins or resumes tomorrow. Let's go.
Mac tonight. Come on, make it Mac tonight.
We are also joined by third man in the booth. He is the host of the college baseball experience, always serving high heat over there, and he's slap-shotting money in your bank account Friday nights with his college hockey plays. Give it up for the great Noah Bieniek. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing great tonight. 8-6 with two money lines, one of them pretty big dog. Feeling good. Let's have some fun.
Amen. And we got tournaments starting. I will be in Charleston. Anyone that's there, hit me up. I'll be at the game. SGPN will buy you a beer. Come on. We are grateful for our listeners. So if you're out catching college basketball in the beautiful city of Charleston, let us know. Guys, before we get into it, because we have that tournament starting, I thought, and I'm sure you guys might have saw what Chris Caputo. Yeah, Jesus.
Dub.
The head coach of the Colonials of George Washington. What he said after last night's game.
Colby made sure to get the coach's name wrong 3 times, and then also the nickname of the school wrong 3 times.
No. I got the nickname of the school correct.
He just wanted to put emphasis on that.
Yeah. But he was a part of those George Mason staffs, and he kind of touches on that here. But I'm curious your thoughts on this right here.
On right now, and the changing landscape of these multi-team events. That, hey, when I was at George Mason and we're playing Orlando, we can play Kansas State, South Carolina, Villanova. When GW can go, play 3 high major schools on a neutral site 10 years ago, like, those days are over. They won't play the games. They just will not play the games. They don't even want you in the events. You call the events and say we want to play, they're like, no, you're not in. We're not doing it. So what you wind up finding is now you got to find these neutral site games that are within the top 100, like yourself, South Florida, potentially McNeese, all these games to try to get quad 1 and 2 games. So we're going to keep being aggressive. And then obviously you can get Florida on a neutral site, which is great, but that's a quad 1 that's in the top 10, right? But if I tried to get the 40th best team, they wouldn't. We're 53 today in KenPom. I just saw we're the highest rated KenPom team in the Atlantic 10. So we're cleanly, as of today, a quad 2 game for people. Maybe even a quad 1 in certain situations, right? But it's just so challenging in this landscape, and it's the fix is in. The net. It is what it is. I mean, it just is what it is. We all know what it is, and you can't manipulate it.
Do you think that will change, or do you think these good teams will just never take the risk of playing a talented but small team?
Great question there, by the way.
I think I'm for expansion because I don't think they're going to go away from this metric. So, and if they're freezing you out of the opportunities, the only way to get more teams from a league like ours, which has traditionally been a multi-bid league team, the teams win games. I always use that example of when I was at George Mason, we get 2 at-large bids. We go to the Final Four and win a game in the tournament in the first round. Those teams would not be in this environment. And it's all because of a metric. It has nothing to do with the games or the teams or anything. And so I'm for expansion. And I have a lot of media friends that are not for expansion. I get it, but I don't see how you couldn't be for expansion when they basically they moved the goalpost on what it would take to get in these for teams outside of those power leagues. There's 20 teams in the Big Ten or whatever it is. They just freeze you out.
Yeah. So I thought that was pretty powerful what he was saying there. Mac, you were closer to the game obviously than me, being shit hammered watching games for the past 35 years. But curious your take on that.
Yeah, I mean, Caputo's been on the show before. Caputo was also at Mason when I grew up as a camper. I mean, he's right. We saw with Indiana State, what was it, 2 years ago, where they went 30 and 5, and they were iced out for a 500 high major team, or not even a 500 high major team. It was a 2 games below, or 3 games below, 4 games below high major team. And the more and more we've expanded these leagues, the Big Ten and the SEC, it's gotten worse and worse and worse. And he's right. The A10's not getting these games. The Missouri Valley's not getting these games. The Mountain West is not getting these games. So to a certain degree, he's right in terms of where they can't. They're not going to. The Power 4 teams are not going to schedule these teams that are in the top 100 just because it could be a bubble tiebreaker. And it is a shame because the other teams in the Power 4 leagues get more opportunities at the quad 1, quad 2, whatever the quad system is, compared to the A10 teams and the teams that are supposed to be really good at the mid-major level that get 1 or 2 cracks at it. And come Selection Sunday, they look at, what did you do in your quad 1 win? So, yeah, I mean, I hate the net. It is what it is. I mean, we joke about the net manipulation, but
the reason why I think that's powerful is it might change my own personal opinion on expansion.
No,
here's
everything he said there is correct, and even he mentioned the phrase "they moved the goalposts." What do you think is going to happen when the tournament field gets?
They're going to add more Big Ten and SEC teams in.
You're not getting more mid majors. You're getting more of these mediocre, at-large, high major teams. You look back at all the last 4, or the first 4 out, that doesn't mean shit, because you're going to throw a pity bone to the mid-major that, was just on the outside. Put the each high major conference has athletic directors and or presidents on the selection committees. They're always going to do buddy handshake system. You get one, I get one type of deals on that cut line, on that bubble. It's just, not going to work out that way all the time. So when he says move the goalposts, I completely agree with him, and it kind of contradicts his entire point there. What I learned from that, and I thought that clip was outstanding. What I learned from that, though, is that not only are the mid majors the good ones that have returning production, that are have continuity within their program, that don't have a new coach, that don't have a few new players in the transfer portal, that the teams with a target on their back that are expected to be good for the upcoming season, we knew that they don't get aggressively scheduled by high majors. They're not the ones that are getting reached out to by these high majors for buy games. However, we're now learning that MTEs are excluding these teams too, that include high major teams. Everything is kind of like a handshake deal. It is being gate kept by the big conferences to protect their leagues and their net numbers, because taking a loss to one of those mid majors that their schedule doesn't allow them to trip up as many times as a Big Ten, an SEC, a Big East, an ACC, a team does. If they trip up 3 or 4 times in conference to a 200 net team, that hurts the big conferences. Whereas if they just trip up to a 200 net team in their conference, they have 8 more conference games to correct that and make that up. It's Pandora's box. I have a shitload of feelings on that. I think for the most part, he did a tremendous job. I think he prepped for that too. And that's why I think the MTs are amazing, because it allows these coaches to get in front of national media and speak their minds about this stuff. You could tell he was prepped for it, and he was going out there making a statement. I thought he killed it for what he wanted to say and what he wanted to get in front of. So great job for Caputo, and I wish him luck in the tournament.
Yeah, I just wonder, how do you fix it? How do you fix that?
You fix it by, again,
you gotta get rid of the net.
Yeah.
No,
but that's not going to happen. That's not really realistic.
RPI, when it was the RPI,
the net's better than the RPI.
I mean,
RPI was a bigger issue.
Was it?
Quite frankly, yeah. There's ways to manipulate all metrics. It shouldn't be just metric based, because that's the thing here with the athletic directors, the presidents, and a handful of former coaches that now work in school offices. The only ones that I'm guaranteeing are watching 55% of the games in college basketball on the teams that matter are the former staffers, the coaches, the general managers of college basketball, and what have you. The school presidents and the athletic directors have so much on their plate already. They're going into those meetings with their team sheet in front of them, and they're looking at those numbers. And the net helps them because it does its best. There are flaws, but it does its best to combine everything. Now, what happens is you have the net, which combines everything, but then they handpick these other minuscule stats. Like, hey, this team has more quad 1 victories. Well, what happens is some of these at large high major teams have more opportunities to get those quad 1 victories. You have to have a set stats that you value and look at going into it. It can't fluctuate because of who's on the committee and whatnot. I'm disappointed that our YouTube chat is disconnected right now, because I feel like the chat would have been on one for this too.
Well, I'll say too, I don't need the agendas is what's killing it. It, like, you look at North Carolina last year, quad 1, quad 2, quad 3, they had 1 quad 1 win last year, and they got in the NCAA tournament because their name was the University of North Carolina. And they got in over West Virginia. And yes, I know I'm the West Virginia guy, but West Virginia had like 4 or 5 quad 1 and quad 2 wins. I mean, that was a joke. So, but I know one thing, before we did the net thing, VCU got in as an at-large. They went to a Final Four. George Mason got in as an at-large, and they went to the Final Four. So
Wichita might have too.
Wichita, I think, won their conference that year, or maybe they didn't. But I don't know why we have become so computer-based. Like, whenever you involve analytics, that shit always fucks shit up, man. Analytics is fucking awful.
Computers have always been involved in some form or fashion. Again, the athletic directors and presidents know that they don't watch these games. So they need something to rely on and be able to reference on 75% of the games that they're not paying attention to from November to late January. Because that's football season.
Yeah.
That's the moneymaker. And like there's so many other sports, and for presidents, there's so many other responsibilities. They shouldn't be the ones on the committee. That's how you fix it.
Wait, so our YouTube feed's down right now? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, I think the chat's disconnected. We haven't had one since 12:04, and it's 12:21.
Wow. All right. Fantastic. Should we should we carry on, or should we restart?
Well,
here, let me check.
You have Veasan next, so.
I mean, no, we're live on live on we're live on YouTube.
Just the chat's down.
Comments just aren't showing up.
Okay.
Yeah, because there are comments in YouTube, so it's something with our streaming service connected to YouTube.
Gotcha. All right, well, folks, want to tell you that the college basketball experience is part of the Sports Gambling Podcast Network, and gear up for the holidays at the SGPN merch store. The perfect gift for the DJ in your life is available. Promo code HOLIDAY for 25% off everything in the SGPN merch store, even our Mike Leach t-shirts, Swing Your Sword t-shirts. We also have the Lock Dog tees, Dog Bowls, Eat Shit Pit t-shirts. I mean, there's a bunch. Get on over there, and remember, as always, to let it ride. We're also brought to you by Novig. Look, Novig is America's #1 sports prediction market. With Novig, you're getting the best prices. Novig's available in 35 plus different states too. Download the Novig app and get $50 when you spend $5 if you use our promo code, that is SGPN. Get in on the action with Novig, promo code SGPN. And we're also brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Underdog is your home for pickup entries, where you can win up to 5,000 times the amount of money you enter. Underdog's got a brand new offer as well for new customers. Play $5, get $100 in bonus funds when you sign up with our promo code, that is TCE SGPN. So do that and let it ride. All right, let's react to this fine day of hoops that we had upon us. Let me get to yesterday's stuff, but before we do that, we will talk about those games in a second when we get to them, but this was the slate for the games that will be happening also tomorrow as both tournaments continue on, and we add 2 new tournaments, which we'll talk about in a bit. Out the gate, easy money on these standalone games as the Screaming Eagles of Southern Indiana cover against I-Dub. This is me and Moneyline McIntosh battle win. Your thoughts, Moneyline McIntosh?
I don't know if it was easy. Nice back door, though. We'll take it.
Bieniek, your thoughts on this one, buddy?
Sorry, I'm distracted. I was contacting live support on the back end. You might have to go without me for like a game or two while I'm distracted.
Okay.
I wasn't awake for this one either, by the way. So, congrats on your backdoor victory on this forced lock that you guys made me jump.
I will take it. Look, and I'll take this next one too, because me and Bieniek locked up High Point -8.5, and they win by 10 against these lame Flames of Chicago. I mean, this day was off and rolling. All right. I mean, you should have, if you would have seen me out on the beach, just buying everybody anything. You know what I mean? What do you want? We're winning money.
This game is awful. The free throw competition. All they did was shoot free throws the whole second half.
Yeah. What were the final numbers on that, by the way?
High Points shot
37 free throws.
Yeah, that game was fucking awful to watch. I was like, this is boring as hell. Foul.
Yeah. Well, I was 2-0 and I was feeling good. So I was grabbing bagels in the morning. I started buying some for strangers. Said, hey, you want a bagel? Yeah, I got you. I got you. Let's go. Because look, we also cashed the Thundering Herd minus 19.5 standalone games. I was fire on these 3-0 on these standalone games. As Marshall,
they were losing at halftime.
I did not watch 1 second of this game, so that's unbelievable. They were losing at halftime. Yeah. Mac, your thoughts on the Thundering Herd coming through for us?
Hey, nice second half comeback win, I guess. Like, I don't know how the fuck they covered that. It's like
they're at home in Huntington. Huntington is a dangerous place, man. They could just get it done there.
That place sucked.
And then so I started off 3-0, and well, try to bring you guys along here because I went to well, what's happening here? Do we lose? I went to 4-0 after Lindenwood covered the 34.5 as they lose by 20. I told you this line's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Who the fuck do they think they are? Calvert Cheney's not walking through that door. All right. Damon Bailey's not walking through that door. Todd Lindemann ain't walking through that door. You guys didn't bet on Indiana though. It's the only bad part. I would love to talk shit to you guys, but you guys just stayed away, right?
Yeah, I did not bet that game.
What'd you make of that game though?
Indiana kind of went through the motions.
Yeah. I caught a little bit of it. Yeah, shout out to those Lions. Opened up the day 4-0. Gravy train with biscuit wheels, folks. Robert Morris and the Bonnies were doing battle. Did you bet this, Mac?
I did. I bet the Bonnies. They came through for me. Shout out to them. They blew it open late. They got up to like a 15-0 lead.
14-point win. They were laying with 10.5. Mac nailed that one.
Please.
I didn't watch any of that game, so that's all you. But I did watch this entire game, and we cashed here. 80-71. Purdue wins. This was a triple lock right there. And let me tell you something. If you had Memphis first half money line.
Oh God.
Oh my God. Like that I was actually thinking as I was watching the first half that I was like, wait a second, why did we not take the first half money line?
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Because Memphis, I thought truly outplayed him the first half, truly outplayed him. But then, what was it? Braden Smith banked in a 3 at the buzzer.
Yeah.
to grab a 1-point halftime lead. Yeah, tough if you had that first half money line. But look, I'll say this, man. I know Memphis is. It seems like Memphis is the same team they've always been, but I was impressed at times tonight, man.
It's Penny as a dog.
Yeah,
Penny as a dog. Hate him as a favorite. Same old shit.
Shout out to Zach giving us $2 free show. Appreciate you, brother. I think
we're seeing
we got the chat back rolling there. There we go.
Got it trickling back
in
there a little bit. I'm working on it on the back end.
There we go. Good work, buddy.
But yeah, shout out to one, Memphis for competing and showing a little bit of heart. 2, Purdue for hanging in there, pulling away late, and getting that W. And now we're in that spot where we had Purdue in the final and we sprinkle a little bit on Texas Tech. You can do plenty of things in the position that we're in now with the plus 200 money line that we've got. So I like that.
Yeah.
Bieniek.
Eric gave you guys $250. Did he? I didn't see it, brother.
Yeah,
I apologize.
Got our chat.
Yeah.
Apologies.
Yeah. I from our side, we've had some technical problems, so I did not see anyone's chat for about 20 minutes. So apologies. Shout out John. Appreciate you letting us know that, man. And Eric, thank you so much. We are very grateful, brother. Thank you so much, man. Eric, you got to hit me up, by the way, man. Yeah, hit me up on Twitter. We're gonna send you some merch. You're very kind to us. Brown and Stony Brook did battle today, and Stony Brook won by 10. I remember we almost went in on these Seawolves, man. We should have. Did you bet this, Mac? Because I remember last night we didn't, but yeah. Didn't watch any of this game, but shout out to the Seawolves. We cashed on this one. Hilarious game here. We were getting 35.5. The final score of this game was 109-74.
Oh yeah. Had them all the way.
Unbelievable. Shout out to Texas Southern. I will say this, it closed at 36.5. So if you listen to us, you didn't sweat it as much as us. A double lock on Texas Southern cash. I mean, today was just, everything was just going really smooth early on.
They made a late at the buzzer.
Unbelievable. And then we had this game here. Miami won by 17. I didn't bet this, but I felt decent about Elon and the points in this matchup. Thoughts on this one, man? As Miami, I guess the Miami's and they haven't played a lot of good competition other than Florida, so it's hard to deduce how good they really are, with the exception of the win against Bethune-Cookman by 20. Your thoughts, Mac?
Yeah, I mean, Miami's a tough team to figure out. When they step up in competition, they don't beat the bell, but when they play the bye games, they drill teams.
Yeah. Bieniek, I don't know if you're still doing shit, but any thoughts on Washington? True Washington, 18 points, 10 boards.
Nothing to add on this one. We can keep going.
Yeah.
He said, next slide, Sullivan.
Let's go. And then next up, man, we did eat shit here. This was a triple lock, I believe, right? Central Michigan.
They got killed.
Dude, what's funny is I was doing the morning college basketball show, and we're doing the ad read for Rhythm. Sean is on SGP. And he's like, Rhythm's algorithm has Northern Kentucky dominating Central Michigan. And in my head, I didn't say anything because he was reading the ad, but in my head, I'm like, fucking idiots over there, right? But check out Rhythm, because they're on to something, because 90-66, they stuck it to Central Michigan.
They stuck it right up our ass.
Yeah. The algorithm 1, Dundee 0. Nice. I mean, I did not have anything. I didn't even think this was possible to win this much against Central Michigan here.
Yeah.
Because when I had watched NKU earlier, they looked like shit, I thought. But hey, that's early in the season. Maybe they found their rhythm.
Yeah. I will say I watched a little bit of this game until it became non-competitive. Northern Kentucky's defense was pretty suffocating early. Then turned into a offensive, storm for both teams. Central really struggled with the turnovers. Like I said, NKU's defense showed up today. And there was something else I wanted to mention, but great win for the Norse.
And then after that, we had Tennessee and Tennessee State. The Tigers covered here by 3.5 points. Shout out to them. 29-point win for the Vols there. No bet was placed there. St. John's laying 30.5. No problem, as they limited Bucknell to 49 points and won by 48. Okay. I picked St. John's. Just didn't bet it.
Yeah.
That's very impressive. I didn't think they would win by 48. Maybe they should play more games in Queens. Very dominating performance there. Next up, oh my god!
You dragged me into this bullshit.
You know what it was?
I took Fordham. I think I'm like 4-1 on Long Island games or something like that this year.
This fucking team sucks.
The fucking Long Island Shucks. You know what they did though, Mac? They were 1 of 15 from 3. 1 of 15 from 3. I repeat, you're not going to beat anybody going 1 for 15 from 3. So just to let you know, the screws were loose. They tightened them again. They might have tightened them too much. All right.
They
fucking Bronx. The fucking Bronx coming in here messing with my fucking Long Island Sharks. First loss. This is my first real loss of the season. Notre Dame game was, I think, the right side. It just didn't work out. All right. Wow. 1 for 15 from 3. Flush the toilet. Teresa, yeah, my sister Teresa, she didn't even show up to the fucking game. To be honest, she got caught. She got caught. She left early with the Fordham assistant coach. Says bye. It's under investigation. Appreciate everyone that enjoys this. Union, in fact, is not working for you, says Clark Townsend. Shout out to Clark. Yeah, my sister Teresa. I don't know, man. 1 for 15. Brick City over there in the Bronx. Fort Apache, the Bronx. Remember that Paul Newman fucking movie? No, you don't, because you guys are all fucking young. All right. Next up, we ate shit here. We hit a little rough patch here because Greensboro. Man, I thought this was the right side, but this was a bad. They're just terrible, right? Is that just the harsh reality here? Is they're just terrible?
Yeah. They suck.
But they were down like 14 or 15 early on, man. Like yeah.
This is another W for me. And yeah, Eric. So I pulled up YouTube chat should be good on our side now. It seems to be fixed. We've got the comments visible again. Eric, yeah, shout out to Eric. $250 tip or donation here. He goes Tarleton and Cal Poly on the money line, 15-7 night on the rest. This is a free show? ? Yes, my friend, it is. And thank you for tuning in.
Yes, and thank you for helping us out. All that stuff helps, and we're very grateful, man. And we will get to those games, but yeah, Queens is good. I mean, either that or Greensboro's fucking trash. But I've seen Queens a couple times this year, and I kind of think they're better than. I think they're a contender. I think they're a contender in that.
I like Grant Leonard's team. Yeah, I like Grant Leonard's team. Yeah, Greensboro's fucking awful though.
Yeah, they're struggling right now. New Mexico, Nebraska. I bet this getting 8.5. I thought we might backdoor this thing.
They were in this. Did you see what happened?
Yeah, they got drilled at halftime.
They were down by like 20 at halftime.
Yeah. So they were climbing back into it. They had it cut to single digits. I believe it was a 6-point lead. And then, they got caught for a flagrant foul. Some dude on New Mexico threw an elbow into Connor Esigian, and he lost a tooth. So
I lost a tooth in basketball. It's no big deal.
Yeah,
they didn't call it flagrant. Yeah, that sucks. Shout out to Nebraska. NC Nick brought up a good point to me the other day. He said, this year seems, going back to our clip that we started with, he was like, this is the year. He can't think of another year this bad where the group of 5 or the mid majors don't have any wins against the power conferences, short of Boston College. That was the one thing. He was like Florida Atlantic and Central Connecticut got Boston College. But try to think about this, guys. I was trying to think about this when we were at the NC State game, and I was like, I think you're right. Who else has won big games? The TCU one. There was TCU. That TCU
goes to that comment at the top. Like, just
they're not getting the games.
They're not scheduled anymore. But yeah, that's a great point.
Like USF was an opportunity last night at Oklahoma State. That was like a true G5 that could win at a Power 5 team.
Yeah. I know we had Mount St. Mary's almost knock off Maryland.
Yeah.
Right. We had a few that Green Bay took Minnesota to overtime.
Yep.
There's been a few, but
there's still time. There's still time. This is a big week for that to happen in these MTEs. I mean, Utah State's down there, and I mean, New Mexico fought. They just they put themselves in too big a fucking hole. Can't go down 20 at halftime.
Yeah.
New Orleans over TCU.
No, that's the one I thought of. Other than Boston College, so the Boston College ones where it's like, okay, they weren't even like Florida Atlantic was favored over Boston College, so it's like
Central Connecticut State though.
Yeah, I know. We brought that one up, but I'm saying like still when you only think of 3. Yeah. I mean, I could remember a lot over the past few years where it just seemed like we talked about Grambling, Colorado the other day. TCU got beat. Didn't like Pine Bluff get TCU one year? I mean, I remember App State. I'm sorry. Yeah, App State, Auburn. I remember Stephen F. Austin took down Duke. Like there was a bunch. There's been a bunch. I mean, remember UCLA? Fullerton took it to UCLA early in the season.
Yeah,
like there's a lot over the past couple years.
And to your point too, is like those aren't like our advertised good mid majors for the upcoming season, so they're expected to take a couple of lumps and bruises throughout the season, and they're not going to have an at-large resume come March. So
Tulsa was close, man. Tulsa was fucking close, man.
Yeah, against K-State.
Yeah. Shout out to Fred Hoiberg, the mayor.
Chad's talking about hopefully Troy beats USC right now.
Could happen.
Yeah. I'm kicking myself for not betting that. Chicago State was getting 32.5 against Iowa. Iowa won by 39. Didn't watch any of this.
Nobody watched it.
Post game comment though from Coach McCollum. He was like, "Yeah, I can't play any bench players as much as I used to because you got to run it up on these teams."
I did see that, man. Isn't that ridiculous?
I mean, it's the truth though.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
It's the Iowa State Big 12 formula. Now it's
bullshit.
Now it's infected everything.
Everybody's formula. The SEC did that last year.
Nope, it is the Big 12 formula, and it infected everything.
Here he goes with this bullshit.
Well, you guys want to blame the SEC for scheduling all these cupcakes with like 1 week to go. But
here comes Noah Petiti over here defending the Big Ten and SEC. Get the fuck out of here! Everybody else schedules the exact same games.
But
one team
God
was just,
forbid we label it the Big 12 method when scheduling, and Max defending the Big 12 over Mr. Brett Yormark.
I'm gonna go against the SEC and Big 10. They fucked the whole fucking college.
You're the one that screwed all this up. You play in the best conference.
When this
started, the Big 12 was hands down the best conference for 6 or 7 years. Best conference in KenPom. But you guys wanted to smash in tomato cans because you knew that you would play 6 top 15 KenPom teams in a given year. You guys screwed this up. You exposed this, and it's infected all of high major.
They're the only league that didn't drop bye games. Everybody else was dropping.
You didn't drop bye games because you didn't schedule any good mid-major bye games.
The Big Ten has sucked. You haven't won a fucking title since
Iowa State would schedule these little sisters of the poor, and then their non-conference teams were high-powered. They founded this formula.
You sound like an idiot.
No, I'm speaking the truth, bud.
You sound like a jackass on this fucking show right now.
No.
All right.
No.
All right.
You sound like an idiot.
We can move on. I mean, someone gave us 2 people gave us cold hard money. But Tony, I mean Noah Petiti, I appreciate you.
Brett Yormark, thanks for the presence as well.
Good Lord. Why don't you blow the Big Ten and SEC some more, Noah?
I never blew them.
The whole sport up.
I'm just saying, if in one sport you're going to call it the SEC scheduling method, where they schedule tomato cans late, you got to blame the Big 12 for scheduling those cans early and back.
Everybody has done it, Noah. Everybody has done it. Everybody's played Pine Bluff.
It's because the Big 12 started it, and it infected everything.
I didn't invent the prostitution game on my own. The SEC has done it. The Big 10's done it. The Big 12's done it.
It started in the Big 12, my friend.
No. What are you talking about? What planet are you living on? What planet are you living on?
The Big 12 would schedule nobody or high majors. There was no in between, no good mid-major challengers.
I'll say this.
All fucking schedule the prostitution games.
I'll say this. I thought the Big 12 had certain schools that really targeted that, but Bieniek. And we completely agree, me and Bieniek, I think, on Iowa State and the way they've scheduled, right?
Yeah, and they blame their location for it. But you pay those teams to come. But travel is no issue at all.
But
we're
I'll say
seeing
this,
South
Bieniek,
Carolina teams travel to California. Right
Go look at LSU's schedule. Go look at LSU's non-cons.
But I'll say this, Bieniek, is that there was always a school or two in other conferences that were on the Iowa State path to me.
Yes. They just
know what I mean? Like there were always teams doing it.
It started with the Big 12 talking about we've got 6 or 7 title contenders every year. Why are we going to go in non-conference and potentially?
I don't know if they invented
that was
it.
the entire.
They were definitely doing it. I don't know if they invented
You're drinking that ACC Kool-Aid while Boston College is dropping 4 bye games a year. It's bullshit.
No, I'm not, because Iowa State doesn't toss out like here's a bone to a good mid-major. Come play us at our house and see what happens. You don't see that. You don't.
I mean, maybe they tried. I don't know, but
I doubt it.
Yeah. See, T-Buck's talking about this right now. It blows we banned playing Drake in Northern Iowa. Amen. I didn't even know you guys did that, but yeah. I mean, I can tell you Iowa State's one that always stood out to me as like, man, they're cooking the books. But I do think there was other teams in other conferences that were doing that shit.
It's every fucking league. It's every fucking league.
Well, now it is.
It's been every league. It's been
a
every
plague
league
that has infected the sport.
No, it's been every league for a decade. No, I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, next up, Mac. I know he's got you agitated, but look here, this will help. Pitt is taking on UCF in Daytona Beach, Florida.
Can't cook these books. Can't cook those books.
I took the bait in these goddamn Pitt Panthers.
These fucking teams blow. He's a fucking fraud. The ACC's a fraud. Everybody's a fraud in that fucking Pitt organization.
Good God, man. What was the crowd turning out here? I didn't watch this game.
Cosmo goes, let's go back a slide, actually.
Yeah. Was this a good UCF crowd?
No, there was nobody there.
They're not a great basketball fan base.
Oh, Pitt's record.
No, the whole state. Listen. I feel like Florida as a state, not the biggest basketball supporters. But shout out to UCF, Big 12, another big win in a battle there.
Manipulating the net, that's what we do, according to the fake news. Maybe we keep playing Pitt. We are going to manipulate the net because they're going to give us credit for a Power 5 win, even though it's a fucking G5 win.
We'll get the Pet Detective in January back on the basketball experience. This game, we should have bet this. This is just how the hell did this game even happen? Pacific from Stockton, California, playing at Del Boca Vista against FAU.
This game happened because Pacific's playing in the Florida MTE this weekend or next week. So it's just an easy game to get for a long week of travel.
Yeah. This was just a massacre. Curious your guys' thoughts. Did you guys catch any of this game?
No, I didn't watch this game.
None of it.
We should have bet this though. I think we were talking about it. Then we had the likes of Northeastern taking on Princeton. Easy money. The stinky game of the night cashes again. I feel like I'm 6-0 on these stinky games in the last 6 days. So
congrats
double
on your
lock,
lock
triple
battle
lock?
win.
Oh yeah, okay. I didn't even remember.
It was a double lock against my lock.
This was a fake line. This was fake. We were all over this. This was fake. Look. What does Dan Aykroyd say in Tommy Boy? It's like step one is pinpointing it, right? So we've pinpointed where these lines are absolutely dog shit, and I find it ironic that all those ones that the line is like that, or at least for me, 6 straight days. Some of them 2 picks a day.
Dude, Troy is insane. They're going to triple overtime a day after they went to double overtime.
Dude, I can't believe that they got up for this game. I thought they were going to get.
Where the hell was this in Northridge and Loyola, you bastards?
It's impressive as shit.
Play the real teams.
I do love that team though. Double lock on Princeton, man. We cashed. Mac, your thoughts?
Finally. I mean, goddamn, this is a good program. I don't know what the hell's been up with them. I know they're super young, but I mean, good win for Mitch Henderson and company. Go Tigers.
I should mention also, I don't have a slide for this one, but Keene University almost knocked off Delaware State today. Delaware State 66, Keene 64. Keene had a lead late in the second half. Hornets survive. Also, this game, which we ate shit on here. This game was fucking classic. Double overtime. Colgate loses by 1 to Cornell.
My under got destroyed.
Well, I mean, when it goes to double overtime, that makes a lot of sense. But
yeah,
this game was fantastic. Your thoughts on this one, Mac?
Somewhat regionality. I mean, Northeast, back and forth game. Finally, Colgate pops up for one of these Cornell games. Cornell had owned the series, like I said last night.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see how those go. Down. I still think Colgate's fine. Do you guys think they're still fine for the Patriots?
Yeah.
Plenty.
What they do. Them in Vermont, I'm not worried about them.
Max talked about it last night. This is like their 4th straight loss to Cornell, and some of them haven't been pretty.
Yeah. I don't know why Cornell owns them.
I don't know. Both Jacques and the coach before him, both were like top 25 tempo always. And tempo and athleticism fucks with Colgate. I wouldn't say Cornell has athleticism, but we see it in the bye games and NCAA tournament games that the athleticism also is Colgate's kryptonite. So, yeah.
Shout out Matty Ice for correcting me. It's Kane. Kane. Yeah. Wow. Okay. I will correct that next time I say that. Next up, Mercyhurst, Miami, Ohio. Dude, I told you I thought it was a bit steep. I picked this. Just wish I would have trusted my gut a little bit more. Miami, Ohio wins by 5. Mercyhurst is not bad. I don't think they're that bad this year, dude.
I agree.
Moving forward, I think we should pay attention to those lines because they're just a recent school jumping up. They might be a little bit off.
Well, I also think that yes, they've looked impressive in non-con, but in conference play, they might be a wagon. They may turn into one of these Stone Hills or what's the other? Because like I know Merrimack and one of the other D2 NE10 teams that came into the NEC, they ran it because they were previously good. But the other teams that have come up, they've just shown the willingness and ability to commit to basketball and want to spend a little bit compared to the conference, and they compete like a Stonehill because they've shown that they want to jump up and be D1. So they're gonna commit to that.
Yeah. Intriguing. Western Michigan did not cover the number. They lost by 33.
Hilarious.
No one bet this, right?
No.
Then we had just fire play of the day. Tarleton 90, Rice 74. This was a triple lock. Money line.
And triple money line.
Yes. I mean, come on. I mean, this one. What the hell was this line? Why were they even favored? Like, I mean, this is. I don't think Rice is terrible, but I just think Tarleton's when everyone's playing for Tarleton and their coach is not in the hospital.
Tough spot.
Yeah, I just think they're a pretty good fucking program. They spend a lot of money on their athletic department.
Yeah.
Coach isn't in the hospital or not getting investigated because both have happened within the last year.
Billy Clyde, baby.
So some would say there's a correlation. They started to investigate my fucking heart. Shout out to Tarleton for cashing for us. South Dakota and Missouri played today. There was a 34-point beating by the Missouri Tigers. Didn't watch a second of this. No one bet this, right?
No.
Kind of what I expected though is like South Dakota runs it up like tempo, and if they don't make their shots, it's blowout recipe. So
Oral Roberts covered against Oklahoma. We should have bet this. Covered by the hook. Shout out to Bob Roberts there. Sooners got the dub.
I bet it. I had the over. That one cashed. Oral Roberts help us out. 71 points. That's pretty dang good help. They've done that with Oklahoma State and Tulsa this year too. So,
circle of trust on this one. This was a Mac lock yesterday, but as I was placing wagers this morning, I went in on Central Arkansas too. You fucking asshole,
dude. This is the worst. Like, this is the worst. Fuck. Like, what was the largest lead? 17. They had the lead. Like, they had the lead at the beginning of the second half. I can't believe that they didn't cover this game. This is this North Texas team is lucky as fuck.
Fucking front door cover, baby.
Dude, I'm sitting there this morning. I was like, let me add another bet or two to the card. And I'm like, you know what, this Central Arkansas play, I think he's onto something.
It was, dude. And by the way, Central Arkansas missed a layup at the buzzer. Watch the replay. I was like, I actually don't think that they're horrible though.
Central Arkansas? No.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
From an A-Sun standpoint.
No, I mean, they've shown up. They've shown up in a couple of those games.
Should have beat Sanford. That's for damn sure. They led that entire game.
Yeah. Central Arkansas is 0-3-1 against the spread.
They might be a point shaving team. Actually, the more I'm thinking about it, every game comes down to half. That's some bullshit.
Flag them.
Yeah, flag. Watch them.
Next up, this game was fire, man.
I'm not betting Texas Tech as a favorite again.
I picked Wake Forest. I just didn't bet it. I should have bet this shit. Gosh.
I should know that Wake Forest is what they do. They tickle you and they never win any game.
I mean, that's got to be, if you're a Wake Forest fan, it's got to be so, like, how many years in a row has it been like, and I like Steve. I like Steve Forbes, but it's like, damn, dude, they just knock on the door and knock on the door and knock on the door. And it's just, I feel like they can barely, and then the one time they do get a huge win, you got little bitch ass Filipowski acting like he went to Nam, right?
Oh, that's not where I was going with that.
Yeah.
Because they'll compete against the top tier programs. And if they do string together a couple of wins, they drop one to fucking Boston College or somebody.
Yeah.
That's what kills them. Is like, good job competing in all these games. Steal a couple here and there. Go 3-7 quad one. You're an NCAA tournament team in today's landscape. However, if you lose that game to Georgia Tech, you're not.
This is, by the way, this is the team that likes to bitch about the net manipulation. Wait,
I mean, yeah, them, Buzz Williams, like
the teams that don't win the games when it's fucking nut crunching time. This is what Wake does. They don't win hard games. This is the same shit. They should have won the Michigan game. They should have beat Michigan. They should have beat Texas Tech. But when they're on the outside looking in, they'll just blame the net. Like, I can understand hearing it from the fucking G5s, George Washington. I understand and I agree with them, but not Wake Forest. Like, they have plenty of opportunities to get wins. They don't win. They don't win games.
Yeah. Shout out to Nick in the chat giving us $10. You guys are the goats. Thanks for the dedication and fire ass picks every night. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you tuning in, and thank you for giving us $10. This next game, why didn't I bet this next game too? This is another one. We picked it correctly. This wasn't 5.5. This was 40 or something. But it's they won by 1,000. 91-45.
I think I may have called.
Did they cover?
I think I may have.
They covered by like 6 points.
Yeah.
I may have called Ryder to score exactly 45 points last night. May or may not have done that.
Ooh.
So, yeah.
And then the play of the night for me and Bieniek, as someone got caught in his Big 12 bullshit. Cal Poly,
This seems
the Mustangs. Yes, we did call for the money line. Bieniek led in with that. I followed him. Easy play. I mean, they look, they've been playing with fire. How many games? It was San Jose. San Jose was like, what, a tie game with 2 minutes left, right? Yeah. Or maybe a 2-point lead with 2 minutes left. Yeah. Then it was Weber State. They had no business beating Weber State, right? Then it was Sam Houston. Then it was IPFW.
Great fucking call. This team sucks.
Great call.
Dude, plus I don't even know if like Cal Poly really played that well. Utah's defense was just, walking through the park on a Sunday. Dude, Cal Poly drilled 14 threes. They shot 56% from behind the arc. Just unacceptable on Utah's part whatsoever here. And they had 19 turnovers in this game. It was just like it was up for the grabs for Utah to not spill or not slip up here. And still, so yeah, I mean, we've talked about it a lot. Mike DeGeorge, what he's done at this Cal Poly program is incredible. And then winning against a high major program, this is another one that we couldn't think of just 10 minutes ago. That's like a huge stamp of, he is doing the right thing over there at Cal Poly right now.
Buddy, I mean, look, I was thinking about this. I was telling my wife this as she was falling asleep watching TV, and I was sitting there saying, we hit on Cal Poly, right? And what are we 18 days into the season?
Yeah.
I feel like we've nailed a money line dog like very like how many days a week? 4 or 5 days a week?
Yeah. And I'm behind on making clips too. That's how often it's happened. I wasn't expecting one a night, but here we are.
Every other day.
Yeah. We're killing it over here on that. And then I cashed again. What's up?
I was gonna say, like, that's like, I like the Cal Poly team. Every time I've taken them in like these big dog spots, like they've kind of shot themselves out of the game, and they play such a up tempo style. They didn't do that tonight. They made the plays, and maybe that has to do with how bad Utah is too. By the way,
yeah, they made their shots. Like Cal Poly, I'd say a ton about the mid majors that run and have crazy up tempo type of offensive systems. If they don't hit their shots, there's blowout recipe for it. But yeah, this was just a type of game where you've seen Utah be vulnerable, and tonight they got burned.
They might go 0-18 in the Big 12. They'll win one at Elevation.
They'll win against BYU.
Yeah, probably.
Or Colorado. They could
get Colorado.
Yeah,
Colorado.
They'll win one of those.
Yeah. Then we cashed here. Me and Mac locked up the Wildcats.
AC looked good tonight, man.
One win away from cashing this. What was it? Plus 200. Best damn college show on the internet. Thank you, says Giant Raid and Knight. Mac, your thoughts on Jerome Tang picking up a big win, dude? How about Haggerty tonight? By the way. What did he almost had a triple double. He almost had a fucking triple double tonight. What was his stat line?
He had 40.
Yeah, dude, he was close to a triple double. I'm loading it up right now.
Shout out to Jared Burson too. He tweeted it out like saying that was the first time that, I'm pulling it up here. Haggerty in a win over Mississippi State, 37 points, 8 assists, 7 rebounds, just 1 turnover.
2 steals too. 2 steals.
The last player with that many points, rebounds, and assists in a regulation game against a high major opponent, Jimmer Fredette.
Wow.
Against Arizona.
Wow. It's hard not to get excited, like, because K-State's one of like the original members, and like they got a proud fan base, and down couple years, like you just hope that they can build off of this. They got a big one with Nebraska for the title here coming up.
K-State.
Yeah.
They just got to show the steady consistency and growth.
Shout out to Elliot Money that was at the game. Let's go.
Talking about the K-State, the faithful. There's one.
Amen. Amen. 8 shit right here. No, I'm sorry. This one's not over yet. I'm following I did not eat shit right there. I'm on Troy in the points, but we'll get to that in a second. This game was what I thought was next on the slide. I ate shit here. I took St. Joe's, took the points, even sprinkled the money line. And is UNLV, have they figured something out here? 14-point win, 2 straight wins now, or do we try to fade them again? Who do they got next? I don't know. Fucking Idaho State or something.
No, they're in the MTE. I looked at that.
That's
yesterday.
right. That's right. Yeah.
Like Maryland.
St. Joe's suck.
Yeah. St. Joe's might be terrible Maryland. Too. Yeah, they could beat Maryland. That's something to pay attention to.
Maybe just maybe Pastner just needed 3 or 4 games to get his feet back under him. He was out of the game for a couple of years, and now he's got the boys humming. It was a good roster talent wise, that's for sure.
Yeah. So currently, I'm going to go back one. Currently, with 1 minute and 37 seconds left, according to the app I'm looking at right now, Troy is up by 5. I do not have it on my screen anymore. I don't know if my wife changed the channel or what, but guys, assuming if Troy wins this game, I mean they're a slam dunk to win the Sun Belt, right? I mean,
yeah, I was talking the other night that there wasn't a front runner in the league. I think Troy is becoming your front runner. So many of these road performances have been very good. Even their losses have been on the road to an undefeated mid-major and on the road to who is the other one other than Loyola. Still good programs like Northridge. That's who it was. So I don't think those are bad losses by any means. Come the end of the year, those are probably the losses that get circled on a resume. Like Troy, if they have 5 losses, they'll be like, oh, they lost 2 in a row to Loyola Marymount, who has 6 losses in the WC, and then they lost to Northridge, who's got 6 losses in the Big West. They're not in that large team, but that's what happens.
Yeah. It is down to a 1-point Troy lead.
Come on, Troy.
In
Hold on.
triple overtime here. Don't forget, folks. Well, no, it started already. I was gonna say the
Hawaii.
Yeah, Hawaii has got a 1-point halftime lead, 35-34 over Arizona. We have a battle going on here, by the way. As I'm on the Rainbow Warriors, they're on the Sun Devils.
That game's going about how you thought it would go. 1-point game.
Yeah. So let's get to game balls. I mean, I feel like we should wait a minute.
Let's do this, Colby, then.
Yeah.
So this is I think it's the Palmetto bracket in the Charleston Classic. We've got Utah State playing Tulane and Davidson playing Boston College.
I will be there.
There's actually no betting odds on this one. My apologies. This was the bracket that doesn't have betting odds. They're discriminating against the mid majors. Picks? Anybody?
Well, I mean, show the other bracket too, right?
Yeah, we'll get there. I mean,
okay.
No betting odds, but do you have a pick
from this side of the bracket? You're saying?
Yeah. Well, this is the only bracket. They don't play 3 games. They don't combine at the end.
Oh, I got you. I think it's pretty obvious. Actually, I like Davidson's chances here. Utah State's got to be the favorite, I would imagine, and Davidson would be the one. Not far away, not far of a trip. They look pretty good so far this year.
No, we've got betting odds. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I was looking at the wrong page in my notes. Utah State's minus 140, Boston College plus 310, Davidson plus 500, Tulane plus 850.
Sprinkle that plus 500. I mean, Davidson is not. It's not a far. They're the closest team to Charleston. I like their chances in the first round, and then. You never know. Elron Hunter, Battlefield Earth. Maybe they could. I have Utah State winning that game, but who knows? And then Davidson might have the crowd. I don't think too many Utah State fans are going to Charleston. I could be wrong, but give me the plus 500 on these Wildcats. Mac, what are you doing?
Give me BC. Earl Grant back at the college.
Back in Charleston, right?
Yeah,
that was my pick as well.
Yeah, I think Utah State will win it, but if I had to go long shot, BC.
I like Boston College plus 310, old stomping grounds, and he might have the local crowd because this is like a local tournament where they will just go to watch good basketball. I like BC. I think Utah State's the rightful favorite, but I do think Tulane's feisty in that opening game. So I'll go with the Eagles here.
Nice.
And then the other bracket in Charleston, the winners of the 2 brackets do not play each other in a final like the Charleston
why can't
Classic
they do that?
used to be.
Why can't
I told
they
you
fucking
at the
do
top
that?
of the show, they are gatekeeping the mid majors from the high majors in a lot of these tournaments too. Yeah. It's not just Charleston.
Fucking terrible.
BC got demoted to a G5 and they don't even know it. Fucking Boston College is just randomly in major brackets.
This one, I'm going to take a shot on these Clemson Tigers. What are their odds right now?
So Georgia, shop around on this one. This one was a little all over the place. DraftKings probably either was already hit or their hold is a little insane. Georgia's plus 110 is the favorite over there, but at MGM they're plus 165. Clemson's plus 220. West Virginia's plus 310 on DK. However, MGM they're plus 350, and then you have Xavier at 14 to 1.
No, I'm not touching that, but like to me, the winner of the West Virginia Clemson game is the one you got to like, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take my Mountaineers.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a game. We'll get to that. I don't. I mean,
I think the winner of the Dub v Clemson game's the favorite in the second game, but because Georgia's kind of got like a stepping stone here.
Did you guys catch this? USC just hit a buzzer beater, huh?
To win it?
Yeah, by 107, 106.
No.
Triple overtime.
Why couldn't USC just cover? I wanted USC to cover or Troy to fucking win outright. That's a worst case scenario.
That's a heartbreak.
That sucks.
That's what I'm saying. Back to NC Nick's point. It seems like none of these teams are getting them.
Colby. Hey, here's the knife right into the
Cal Poly, I mean, got Utah, but I mean, it just seems like a lot of these ones are going to overtime.
Colby didn't even wait for the body to get cold.
I don't give a fuck. I mean, it's just reality, like it hasn't been working out this year.
Oh, shit.
I got to see this buzzer beater, but
so yeah, my thought process is the winner of that Dub v Clemson game is going to be the favorite in the championship. So you're getting both of them at plus money to win the tournament, and then you'll turn around and they'll be minus 115, minus 120 to win the game, I think. So I think I agree with you. Is that's the pick for a future? It's just you got to pick the right one. I'm curious where you guys are going in this.
I'm taking Clemson, but I think that you got to take Clemson or West Virginia. I don't like the other side.
And Matt's going Dub V.
Yeah, hell yeah, I'm going Dub V. Let's go, baby. We got Chance Moore back.
He's back?
He's back tomorrow.
Okay.
He's suspended first 5 games. He's eligible now.
Okay.
Although that kind of does worry me a little bit. Clemson's really good. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. They haven't played anybody yet though, right?
Georgetown, they lost.
Georgetown, yeah, you're right. I'll go West Virginia. They're the higher odds team, more value on this pick too. So plus 350 is not a bad pick whatsoever. Can't promise I'll be taking them tomorrow in that game though against the spread, but I think that's your pick as a future wise. Do you want to do game balls or you want to do the third bracket and then game balls?
Third bracket. We're here. Let's close it out.
Here is the third bracket, the Paradise Jam. So the betting odds in the Paradise Jam as the image loads is Yale is the favorite at plus 145. We've got Akron plus 175, Oregon State plus 600, Iona 12 to 1, UMass 13 to 1, Charleston 14 to 1, Evansville 40 to 1, and Green Bay 120 to 1.
This one's hilarious to me. There's value in this one.
There's value everywhere.
Yeah, there's a lot of value in this one.
Don't take Yale. That's chalk.
Dude, recite that one more time, but I'm sorry. It was a lot.
Plus 145. Akron plus 175. Oregon State 6 to 1. Iona 12 to 1. UMass 13 to 1. Charleston 14 to 1. Evansville 40 to 1. And Green Bay 120 to 1. This is at DraftKings.
I'll take a shot on Charleston. I'll take a shot on Oregon State. But Charleston, was it 14 to 1? I understand.
Give me UMass and Charleston, 13 to 1 and 14 to 1. Just give me the winner of that game. Those fan bases travel, so it's although UMass not as much. Charleston will travel, but yeah, give me Frank in a tournament setting, and then give me Chris Mack in a tournament setting.
I kind of like Oregon State's path though.
Yeah, I'm attacking this as a one favorite, one dog type of conference tournament approach. And I have a similar approach to what Max said. I'm just attacking one of these matchups. I think Akron is the best team in the bottom half of the bracket. However, I think there's plenty of value on Iona at 12-1. That one's my favorite pick, my favorite bet in this tournament. We haven't seen Iona really tested in the non-conference. However, this roster is good on paper, and they've looked great in some of their performances so far this season. They beat Princeton by 20, Hofstra by 8. They've passed my eye test early. Dan Garriott or Garrio, we'll see how great of a coach he is this weekend. He used to work in the NBA, doesn't have much college experience, but they spent a boatload of money on NIL money on this roster. We'll see how well it pays out for him. I like the value in that pick.
I'll tell you this: if there's one team I do not trust to if there's one team that's going out on the town, I would put money on Akron. Out of all those schools, if there's one team that's going out on the town, enjoying the Virgin Islands, I think it's the Zips.
Could be UMass.
Yeah, could be UMass. Could be UMass too.
Hold the warm.
Yeah. The smack
Evansville.
Yeah. All right, game balls. Let's get to it.
Cal Poly's a unanimous game ball.
Yes, sir. You want to do 5 then tonight, or was there
5
enough
works.
to do 7?
5 works.
Or 4. Sorry, 4. Everybody gets 1 game ball, or
let's do 7. Let's do 7.
Okay.
All right. I will go. So we have Cal Poly. That's 1.
Yep.
I got to give it to Northern Kentucky. I did not see that. I didn't think they were capable of that.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Just took my money and just wiped their ass with it. Good God. Shout out to the Norse. Mac.
I'll go K-State, man. I mean, they almost put up 100 on Mississippi State again. Now, this might be a Mississippi State defense now where what the hell's going on? They almost gave up 100 to Iowa State and K-State now, but still, I mean, 20-point win. I know it was in it was in Kansas City, but that's a nice statement win.
Yeah. Bieniek?
I'll go Tarleton State. They entered the game against Rice as a 3-point dog, and they spanked them by 16 outright.
There we go. Okay, so Tarleton. I'm just gonna go to one that I think could. Well, no, I'll give it to UCF. Actually, UCF taking down Pitt. UCF just 2 years removed from the AAC, where they used to get beat by East Carolina. Just call us up. We'll deliver. Shout out to them. Eat shit, Pitt.
We should demote Pitt to the AAC. That's great. They suck. It's so great. Princeton gets a game ball. They finally get across the finish line. I'm getting emotional thinking about it. Finally, you pussies came through.
Finally. Bieniek, where are you going with the last game ball?
They shouldn't get the game ball because of the position they put themselves in, triple overtime and a bye game. But winning it on a buzzer beater gets a game ball. I'll give it to USC. Triple OT win in the Trojan War. This guy's over here throwing a fit that I gave it to USC.
Yeah, fucking Noah Petiti. I thought you should have
gave
gave
it to K-State. So
he won by 20 against an SEC team. You're over there giving a bye game.
We both gave it to teams. A bye game where Troy came off a win against San Diego State.
Big Ten Network. How much are they fucking paying you?
That's what I'm saying. Are you on the take there? He did that over. How about Fordham beating Long Island? How about the Cornell Colgate game was a classic.
It's a buzzer beater. You're going to complain about giving a game ball to a buzzer beater in triple overtime. Come on.
I would give the game ball to Troy. It would have been Troy if I would say, give me the losing team, Troy. All right, folks.
I said they don't deserve it for the position that they put themselves in, but for the triple overtime and the moment and the game winner, yes.
Folks, I want to tell you that the college basketball experience is brought to you by Rhythm. Rhythm is crushing it in college hoops. They threw us a great March Madness party in Vegas last year. Shout out to them. at the Circa. They're crushing it in college football, NFL, and NBA as well. Rhythm is also giving away weekly cash prizes just for tracking your bets in the app. Track 5 of the same bets from any build or any model that you build, and you could win $1,000. So hop on over there. Use the promo code SGPN25 when you download the Rhythm app for 25% off your first month. Download Rhythm. That's RITHMM. Use that promo code SGPN25. All right, we are back, and currently Hawaii and Arizona State all tied up at the 15-minute mark. This what? His house is ridiculous. Theater. That's what I'm like. What the fuck house is he in? Who are you plowing with that house? That's what I want to know. What's going on? Like this is it's like I picture it like the game of Clue. He's like, I'm in the theater with the lead pipe.
He went from one private school area to another private school.
You like my shirt tonight? I think it was fitting.
Get that in the SGPN store.
You know, I'm a company man.
You're a cunt? Yeah, I heard that.
Oh, too. Whoa! I like this.
That's what he said. Noah Bieniek over there.
Noah
What's on the Big Ten Network, and he's feeling confident.
Guys, I have to leave in like 3 minutes here, but I wanted to get this Gottlieb game in. Yale is like 16.5 in the Virgin Islands. How did Green Bay get the invite here? How'd this happen? What's this? Who called Green Bay?
Is Yale the 1 seed?
I wouldn't be surprised if Paradise Jam stooped so low to say, "Hey, we'll get views if we have a Gottlieb game or two."
Game is on ESPN Plus.
I'll take the points. I don't like laying 16.5 with Yale. Give me the points. The over/unders at 152.5. By the way, this is standalone, isn't it?
Yep. No, it's actually not.
No, there's like a shitload.
Okay. No, that's right. I'm going to be at the other game. What are you guys doing here?
I'll take Gottlieb. I kind of want to bet Gottlieb.
It's a big, I don't like system play with the Ivy. Let's go.
Yeah, you know how this guy's
double lag on the Phoenix.
It was by 10.
Bieniek, you win?
No, I'm on Yale.
All right. Next up, Charleston, South Carolina. I'll be there all day watching ball. The Aggies of Utah State are laying 10.5 now. It's come down to points since I made the slide 30 minutes ago or an hour ago, whatever it was. 10.5. This is too many points for Elron Hunter's bunch. Battlefield Earth coming in there. Give me Tulane plus the points, man. I think State gets the win, but it wouldn't shock me. Tulane's a strange team.
They are.
It's like when they're on, they can beat anybody. So they're capable. The money line is like possible. I just think Utah State's a tougher team mentally. Right?
This is a similar game, similar handicap for me of New Mexico against Nebraska today. I know it didn't come through, but it very similar spot. Tulane loses to an in-state school, going in playing the favorite of the tournament. I think they could win the game. I'm not going to call for it, but I am going to lock up the plus 11.5. I think they keep this one close and within 10 points.
I'll join you. Double lock on the green wave. Is 11.5 still out there? Because I see 10.5 over here right now. Mac, what are you doing here, buddy?
I love Utah State as much as anybody, but I'm locking Tulane here. We just saw this kind of with Memphis today. You get embarrassed on your home floor the game before an MTE. You're playing the favorite. I know Noah was talking about it. Didn't come through with New Mexico, but it came through with Memphis with ease. I think it's the same thing. Utah State wins by 5.
Let's go. Triple lock on the green wave.
Rowan Brumbaugh, the White Mamba, or whatever you want to call him. Keep an eye on him today.
Yes.
Colby, the last game of the Charleston Classic tomorrow is at 9 p.m. Are you going to be on the show there recording from the stadium?
No, because I don't believe in getting press passes. I went as a fan. I could have applied. I knew I was going to this for like 3 months, and they probably would have accommodated me, but I was just like, I don't want to feel like sitting in the press, but I want to be down on the court.
Well, you can be down on the court with a press pass.
Yeah, I know, but it's still, all the other bougie journalists there talking. You know what I mean? It's just not me. It's just not me, man. It's not me. I want to be there. I want to be part of it.
To each their own. Yeah.
I mean, look, sometimes I'll do it when, if I have to, but I'm just saying.
You still could have had access to stream from the arena. That would have been sweet for this
That's
weekend.
true. But I didn't think about that. I just thought about, I want to be a part of it. You know what I mean? So
you still got a chance if you apply late. I'm sure there's not a tremendous amount of people just say, hey, I'm willing to sit in a seat. We're doing a live show that has 20,000 subs on YouTube that gets 400 consistent live viewers. They may give you a pass.
Yeah, they might, but I got a jet, guys. They just hit me up.
Have a great night.
Yeah, take care, fellas. Enjoy the 63 other games. Take care. Picks will be on the SGPN app. Picks will be on the SGPN app. So cheers.
This Hawaii Arizona State game is entertaining, by the way. Do you have it on in the background, Noah?
No, I have my TV off.
It's 54-50 at the 12-minute mark. I mean, this game is literally going the way I thought it would. Back and forth, entertaining.
Do you have an odds screen in front of you, or you want me to pull one out?
I do have the odds over here if you want to.
Yeah, because I'm assuming that not all the slides, especially for the tournaments, aren't going to have lines from Colby. So
yeah. All right, so we got Butler, South Carolina. So, and I didn't research exactly where these games are. So this one's at the Greenbrier. Yep. We got Butler, laying 2.5 here.
I think the wrong team's favored. I'll go Cox.
Go South Carolina?
Yeah.
I was going to take Butler, man.
I'm not betting South Carolina, but
give me these dogs. I'm going to lock up Butler.
Okay.
I think that Thad Matta, they dropped that game against SMU the game before this tournament. They looked good, though. I mean, they lost by 2 on the road. I actually think they're pretty good. More battle tested.
Chat, I thought the music was kind of quiet, so I turned it up. Let me know if it was too quiet early and then too loud late, or if it was fine late. All right, hit the next game here.
IUPUI.
What a beauty in Colorado Springs, by the way. This is the Air Force MTE.
So what is this? A back-to-back for Alabama State now? No, they played one day. They played yesterday. They played yesterday.
They had one day in between.
I hate taking IUPUI as a favorite, though. Oh, goddamn. Give me Alabama State. They already played a game on this floor. No bet.
I'm pulling up odds, too, because I just need to see some. Give me 2 seconds.
Laying 3.5.
No, I'm curious about the total. 184.5. Alabama State's athletic enough to keep up with IU Indy. This should go over 184.5.
Sure you're locking the over?
I think so.
All right.
Shit, none of IU Indy's games have gone under this total this year. I don't believe.
I mean,
what am I missing?
I'm not going to push back on any IUPUI or under.
One game hasn't crossed this over, and that was their game against EMU. I think your deflated total could be because of the altitude, but in game 1 there, I think that they could be fine, and if they're not fine, it actually helps out Alabama State because it'll be even more of a layup line. So I like the over 184.5. I'll lock that.
All right, I like it. Arlington taking on Campbell here. This game is in Utah. It's in Ogden, Utah. So what is this? The MTE for
a couple of random schools are hosting MTEs this weekend. Why? I have no idea. But
who's this for? Weber? Yeah.
No, right? Weber's playing in. They just had a satellite game for Cancun or somebody. Is this
Ogden's Weber though, right?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, Arlington plays Weber on Saturday.
Okay.
So this is Campbell.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking Utah Valley, UC Irvine. My apologies.
I kind of want to bet Campbell. They already got a game. They already got a game on the floor. Make a fucking free throw, Arizona State, you fucking bums. Yeah, give me Campbell. Campbell wins it outright. They already got a game under their belts. This is a back-to-back road spot 4. Oh my god, the guy missed 3 free throws. Arlington won the other night at Evansville. Back-to-back road spot. Give me the Camels. Let's go.
I like the thought process there. I'll lock that up with you. They're getting 1.5.
Let's go. Double lock.
Yeah.
Do triple lock. We'll play the triple lock game. Double lock on the Campbell. Next up, we got the. Oh yeah, here we go. UMass, Charleston. So Charleston got their shit kicked in at home before they hit the MTE. UMass, on the other end, has won 3 in a row. I kind of think Charleston's the right side, actually. I'm not going to bet it, though.
I kind of think that Charleston's not good when
I don't think they're good either.
Full strength. Like, they're not at full strength. They have injuries. Like, they're missing 2 expected preseason starters here. How good's UMass this year?
I mean, UMass is playing better. They've won 3 in a row. They beat Central Connecticut, Lemoyne, and Albany. So they've taken care of business who they're supposed to. But
I'm gonna take Charleston. No bet.
I'm taking UMass. No bet. I think this is a 1-possession game. I think it's going to be an entertaining game. All right. Next up, we got BC Davidson. I know Colby kind of already touched on this one. I'm taking Boston College. What happened? Did I lose you?
No, I'm tinkering. Let me play around. Because I can't manage the chat and do this at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Flying around. I'm trying to see if
Boston College is laying the 1.5. I agree with it. I'm going to bet Boston College. Davidson coming in here 4-0. Earl Grant back in his old stomping grounds. They dropped a bye game. I think this is a breath of fresh air here. They get the season going here. Give me BC. Lock it up.
Yeah, I'm on Boston College as well. No bet from me. I prefer the sprinkle on the tournament future rather than betting them game by game because they haven't looked great. Yeah, I'll stay away.
All right, see you what. Give me the Golden Eagles and Boston College. Lock it up. Next up, we got all right. So this one's out in Salt Lake City, BYU, Wisconsin. BYU coming off of the Connecticut game. Wisconsin coming in here, winners of 4 in a row. I think BYU's laying all the way up to 6.5, 5.5.
So Wisconsin's played 4 bye games so far. I actually think that BYU is the more battle-tested team for this. They're off the UConn loss. They do have a win against Nova. Compared to the 4 bye game wins that Wisco's got. I like the Badgers this season. However, I just don't think that this is the time to back them. Typically, I do like them as a dog, but Salt Lake City is going to be buzzing with Mormons. I like BYU in this spot.
You remember who ended Wisconsin's season last year, though, right?
Yeah.
I'm locking up Wisconsin. I think this is I think this is a fucking war. I know BYU elevation and all that. They're out there, but I mean they struggled to pull away from Villanova in that game in Vegas. I think they struggled to pull away here. I think this is a freaking dog fight. Wisconsin has a chance to win the game on the money line. So BYU's still trying to figure shit out. So I will lock up the Badgers. It's a nice dog here on a semi-neutral floor. Not very neutral.
To your point, that March Madness game was played at altitude, 91-89 BYU W. 180 combined total there between the two teams, and we've got a total of 160.5.
You hitting the over?
I think I like the over. I mean, shit, it cruised by 20 points in this game last year. I'll look up and see what that total was last year, but I mean, it's the same situation. These two teams actually have pretty good continuity. Like, there's a couple of players from both teams that are back for the upcoming season. Keba Keita also not healthy potentially for this game against Wisco, which means that the Badgers could have a little bit more to work with inside at the rim. Yeah, I love the over here.
All right. I'm locking up the Badgers. You're locking up the over.
Basketball total. I'm trying to find what that was last year.
It was not 180 because it was a March Madness game.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I would like to think it was possibly a little bit lower.
Is this line real? Virginia's laying 4.5 in at the Greenbrier?
Yeah, Ken Palm's got them both pretty tight. It is 4.5. And
who has Virginia played?
Are you saying that they shouldn't be laying 4.5?
I think it should be like 2.5.
Oh, I would. Coming into this, I thought Virginia would be favored a little bit more over Northwestern. They blew out Marshall. That's their best win. They've also played Rider, NC Central, and Hampton.
I'm gonna be on Northwestern here. I'm locking Northwestern. This is a one possession game between private school pussy versus private school pussy.
So the total of Wisconsin BYU in the March Madness game last year was 155.5. I am locking up the over 160.5 here between Wisconsin and BYU.
I already played your music for it. Don't worry.
I'm just.
But to confirm, Noah is locking up the over. There you go. I knew. I when you were talking, I already knew you were going to lock it, so I just played it. I said, whatever the over is, you're going to be on it. So
yeah.
I
apologize, chat. We're shorthanded, and I cannot keep up with you guys. Take that as a compliment and not a disgrace or any discouragement to keep commenting. We love it, and I wish I could show them more like this pussy I'm pushing action from Cannabis Gabber. I'm laying it with UVA. I think it should be a good game though, but I think Virginia wins this by about 8. They dress it up with some foul shots late.
I talked all this shit about you as Noah Petiti, and I just double locked back-to-back Big Ten schools. Give me Northwestern. Give me the points. One possession, Virginia wins by 2 or 3, or Northwestern wins outright. I think this is a fucking fun game. I love Collins as a dog.
That shit comes full circle, eh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Here's your game. Iona versus Akron. Iona is coming in red hot. Akron's coming in red hot. Both teams, or Akron got drilled one game. What was it? They didn't get drilled. I mean, they covered against Purdue.
St. Mary's.
No, they didn't play St. Mary's this year. That was last year. That's what I thought they played. But yeah, they lost to they lost to Purdue. They're not laying 10.5, are they? They are laying 10.5. Woo!
Iona this year 3-1 against the spread, average cover margin of 8.5 points.
Have they seen a team like this?
No, and that's why I think there's plenty of value, but also it's a little shaky. We haven't seen them. Akron 3-0 against the spread, average cover margin of 9.5 points.
And where's this game at? This game is in the St. Thomas, the Virgin Islands. Oh my God, Hawaii's fucking making shots out their ass. Late with Akron, no bet.
I think it's too many points. I think it should be a close game. I like Iona in this spot. I am going to lay off of it because I got both teams winning the tournament as a bet, and that's enough money on this game.
I don't hate it. Florida State, Georgia Southern. So I assume this is not a MTE, right?
Your guess is as good as mine, but I'm going to assume the same.
Give me a second. I'm researching while I do this. Tallahassee, yes. So this game is actually in Tallahassee. Florida State is laying, and the problem with this is they're laying 16.5. Florida State.
I wasn't
no MTE on deck. I mean, what do you want to do here? I lay it. No bet.
So Georgia Southern. My apologies. I know I'm probably going to get
Coming off
crucified.
Georgia Tech game too.
Yeah, I'm probably going to get crucified for that stumble calling Georgia Southern Georgia State.
Oh yeah, you're cancel culture.
Yeah. Anyways, they're coming off the loss to Georgia Tech, but this is another one of your teams that top 20 in tempo. If they don't make their shots, it's a blowout recipe. Florida State looked very impressive the other night against UT Martin, who we've turned into our darlings this year. I'm going to lay it. I don't love it. But yeah, Florida State. I thought you were talking about like this could be a MTE in Tallahassee hosted by Florida State.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to set the stage while looking at it because I thought Colby was going to do slides and I was going to provide the background as I'm sure you did. So we're trying to get situated here. Oh my God, Lafayette.
Feast week is always pretty ruckus for those that are new that tune into the show.
Yeah,
half of the games we don't have lines because it's results from the previous day going into the next day, and then Colby's doing VSiN almost every night because it's feast week. So, yeah, it's a little hectic over here at the College Basketball Experience.
Lafayette, Stonehill. Who's laying points? Lafayette's laying the points. I don't know. What do you want? You can talk me into either side. Lafayette's lost 3 in a row. You got Stonehill's lost 5 in a row. Chad, who do you want to take? I have no play on this game. Give me Stonehill, home dog.
Lafayette 2-2 against the spread. Stonehill 2-1 against the spread.
Fucking hilarious. This is a fucking hilarious game.
I'll take the points. Give me Stonehill.
All right. No pushback from me.
Are they the home team there too? I mean, come on now.
Air Force. How many fucking home games is Air Force going to play this year?
This is their MTE.
Oh, yeah, this is their MTE. So they're playing Edwardsville. Edwardsville, this is their first game of the MTE coming off Wisconsin the other night. Air Force is laying Edwardsville is laying 2.5. I kind of want to take Air Force. I don't like laying points with Edwardsville. I like taking Edwardsville as a dog. Give me Air Force. Aim high, miss small. Not a lot of conviction from you with that sigh. I can tell you whatever side you're going to be on.
Kind of like.
Don't worry. I don't have a lot of conviction either.
I'm going Edwardsville there.
This line kind of stinks. Edwardsville's a better team. Why are they only laying 3.5?
Going Edwardsville.
Lehigh, Columbia. This game is at actual Lehigh in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania here. Columbia's been a good story here, coming in at 3-1, laying 2.5. Give me Columbia. I'm going to continue the momentum. I don't think that there's going to be that much of a home court with Lehigh. They got the win the other night. I kind of want to. Do you want to bet Columbia? I know you like Hovde.
I do, yeah, but also Columbia on the road scares me a little bit, so I'll stay away.
Who did they drill on the road? A couple. Wow, this fucking game is fucking electric. Like, this is a fucking hard show because you got Arizona State. Hawaii, 65 all, 5.5 minutes ago. Entertaining game.
They drilled New Haven on the road opening night.
Okay.
Or on Friday, opening night for Ivy League.
You know what, man? Where's the music at? Give me those Lions, Phoenix Lions. I'm buying in, man. I think this is a pretty good team. They got the scare out of the way the other day, too. Take it away. Handicap.
So this is Izzo against his boy.
I agree. We should.
Mark Montgomery is an Izzo disciple that has taken the Detroit head coaching job. This is his second year. I do not believe that they played each other last season. However, I do believe that Michigan State played Western, which is Dwayne Stevens, who's also a Tom Izzo disciple, one of the more recent, like both him and Montgomery were on the same staff together within the last 5 years at State. Michigan State only won by 18. That was the final game before conference play began last year. So very similar spot with an MTE in Fort Myers on deck with East Carolina. Not a huge look ahead spot, but it's a bunch of 20-year-olds playing for Michigan State heading down to Florida for a weekend, or a week. So I think they're going to look forward to having some fun. They play North Carolina down there too. So I'll take the points with Detroit. This is a little bit nasty work.
Bet it. Let's bet it. Dude, this is a great spot. Like, this is his, and you know what? We just saw this with Barnes. He called off the dogs against Lanier. Barnes and Izzo are the same. They're cut from the same fucking colt there, man. Like they're old school. They're not gonna run it up on their boys, man. Montgomery's his boy. Izzo is not gonna run it up on him.
Alrighty, man. Plus 30.5.
Yeah, like even if Izzo's up 25.5, like I just see him fucking completely getting super vanilla in the second half. Michigan State by 25. Let's go.
JD's calling for a Detroit money line first half.
I will not call for that. Get her off Kentucky.
Yeah, they destroyed Kentucky in that game too. So yeah, their heads are a little bit too tall for the door frame.
Dude, Izzo's gonna get his fucking wish here. They're gonna play like shit tomorrow night. He's gonna fucking motherfuck his team. This is what happens when you guys don't come to play. You came to play against Kentucky, then you fucking had a nice time with your fat girlfriends. Now you don't come to play. If you do that again, you're gonna get killed in Fort Myers. Then they'll go down to Fort Myers and play well. This is an Izzo zigzags theory. So.
Yeah. You've talked me more and more into this.
Let's go. Come on. Like this is like these old coaches. It's all a fucking mind game. This is the Nick Saban, Kirby Smart fucking bullshit. Yeah, let's go. Come on. Let's go. That's why we talk it out here. By the way, I locked up both your Florida assistants. I have Campbell and Columbia on my card.
Nice.
I was just noticing that. Oh man. All right. So this game is not in.
It's in the hockey arena.
Dude, oh God.
Last year, I think they played Dayton, and they were crying and whining about the sight lines in that arena.
They beat Dayton, though.
They did beat Dayton last year, but the total. So the game finished 66-59. There was a total of 125 points scored in that game. I think the total is way too high for a Cincinnati game. The cocktail napkins got this at 156. Louisville's going to want to run up and down. I get that. And I do think that their defense is not bad, Louisville's. And Cincinnati's offense, they've kind of started to prove me a little bit wrong and made me want to step back on that take. But 163.5 is a lot of fucking points. You're going to need both teams to put up 80 plus or potentially like a 90-70 game, which I don't see this being a total blowout like that. Yeah, I like the under. I'm going to lock this.
Okay. And an under favors Cincy, so I will lock up Cincy. I don't think Cincy's going to win. I think Cincy could win. I'm not calling for the money line. I think this is a dogfight old Big East game here. But Cincinnati, I mean, we just I know it's not on home campus, but it's going to be more of a Cincinnati crowd. Yes, Louisville will travel. Louisville's got great fucking fans, and they're fired up for their team. But 8.5, I think this is a dogfight. I think Wes Miller and company control the pace, to your point, with the under, which favors Cincinnati. Go Bearcats.
Yeah. So
it's a great game. Dude, they need to play a home and home, man. Fuck this hockey shit.
So this total opened at 163.5. It dipped to 161.5. There is a 162.5 out there. So for the show, my lock is 162.5. But I did bet 163.5 before the show. But 162.5 on the show. Louisville, Cincy. Love it.
Louisville, Cincinnati, an old Big East rivalry. As a Mountaineer, I loved seeing this game on the schedule, man. This is like the olden days. Finally,
just grab your popcorn and enjoy these two beating the shit out of each other.
Oh, dude, this used to be a fucking war. Patino versus Cronin, fucking good old days. Oh, speaking of wars here, we got the old Mountaineers. What is the
That
line?
was so planned by you. Don't even try to play that off like a segue.
Clemson's laying 3.5. All right, Bieniek. Colby's not here to fucking spew fake news on you. Don't think this is going to be a Clemson crowd, by the way.
I'm taking the points.
We
talked about it. Like,
yes.
I view West Virginia, Clemson as two very similar two programs in very similar positions this year. Both of them have fresh faces on the team. I know Clemson has been a Sweet 16 Elite 8 team in 2 of the last 3 years. However, they're both kind of in the same spot right now. I'll take the points. I think that this is going to be a tight, like, meat grinder type of game because Brownell's not afraid to really kind of sit on the ball as well. I like Dub V plus 3.5.
I like it. All right, so I'm gonna go with the approach of, if you're in the chat right now, if your handicap is that Clemson's gonna have the crowd, you are fucking flat out wrong. When I was on staff at West Virginia, we played Clemson in this exact tournament, in this exact game, and it was a home game for us. Yes, I know Hugs was a coach there. Clemson has had a little more success. Clemson basketball fans don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. They played the next day in football. Dabo's king there. West Virginia is going to have more fans than Clemson. So I know the game's in South Carolina. There will be more West Virginia fans than South Carolina fans. So if that's your handicap, that it's a Clemson home game, that's the wrong handicap. Because the teams from the north, this is like a fall vacation. It's cold as shit up there in West Virginia. They're like, oh shit, I can go down to Charleston, South Carolina, get drunk for the weekend and have a good time. When we played there, the Bonnies, Marquette, and us were the 3 teams that had the most fans. All teams from the north having a nice time in the south. With that said,
I remember that weekend. The Bonnies were super impressive.
Dude, the Bonnies were everywhere. Marquette was everywhere. And obviously West Virginia fans are fucking psycho. I mean,
the Bonnies were the ones that I was like, holy shit, these guys showed up and showed out.
Yes. And why is that? Because it's November the 21st. It's cold as fucking in Bonaventure, New York. And they're like, oh, let me go see the sun for the first time in 3 months. So they went down south and they fucking had a party for a whole weekend. So that's my handicap on the crowd. This is going to be a dogfight. Like, I'm not going to say that Clemson sucks. They're an actual real program, unlike Pitt. But this is Mountaineers, man. Cheers, beers, Mountaineers. We're going to find a way to grind this thing out, just like we did against them 4 years ago. Mountaineers on the money line. Play my music. Let's go. It's going to be a fun game. I have a lot of respect for Clemson. I like Brownell. I think he's a good coach. But this is the Mountaineers, baby. I'm not picking against my ears. Actually, Mountaineers money line, baby. I called the score exactly the other night, almost by 2 points. Let's go. What's the total here? 134 and a half. Let's go. Mountaineers get it done. 69-65. It's a grinder of a game. It's going to be a fun game. Clemson's a good team. It's going to be a good test. Mountaineers get it done. Fuck you, Chad. I see all you guys betting on.
Any statement or response to the claims that West Virginia fans bring batteries to basketball games?
Why wouldn't we? I mean, it spices up the game. Now it's gonna be fun, man. This is gonna be a good test for the old ears here, because a good chance Moorback coming off the 5-game suspension or whatever.
Speaking
the hell.
Bonnies.
Yeah, right. So this is gonna be, and Clemson's a good program, man. So I'm looking forward to it. Mountaineers on the money line because we're tougher.
What was the suspension for? Was that just it was
the NCAA
eligibility claim?
Eligibility bullshit, whatever it is. So
okay,
yeah. Ross Hodge also coached in this event before, and he covered against Rick Pitino, so that's worth something.
Yeah, didn't North Texas playing the title game?
I think they actually went 2-1, and they lost to the Johnnies by 1. It was a fun game.
Was that in the title game though?
No, it was the opener. They lost to the Johnnies and they won the last 2.
All right.
So, yeah. Cheers, Bears, Mountaineers, home game. We're taking over the state of South Carolina because that's what we do. Colby's going to be in shock. He thinks Clemson's going to take over that. Clemson basketball fans don't exist. You want to just say Clemson because you think they're better? I mean, that's your opinion, but don't take it because you think that they're going to have the home crowd. Because we never lose a tailgate. We take that personal, as you can tell. Oakland, laying 2.5 here. Bieniek, this is another one of your games.
I know it is.
Take it away. Why am I even talking about this?
Eastern Michigan pulled off the big road win at Detroit. Now the Horizon team is on the road at Eastern Michigan. Campy is more than 2.5 points better as a coach than Stan Heath. Get the fuck out of here. Lock up Oakland, first off. And secondly,
I like it.
Secondly, I think Eastern Michigan should have their way on the glass. I think they've got a couple of good bigs, couple of local bigs. It's actually turned into a better team, a good team to root for me. I used to not be like interested in Eastern Michigan basketball at all. But I think Oakland's actually got really good shooting this year. I think that they could be dangerous. So, yeah, I'm going Oakland, lay the 2.5 here. They're finally playing a team that's their competition level.
I like it. Double lock. You know I was going to take Campy over Heath. I couldn't care what the number is. Let's go. Double lock. Double lock. Greg. Dude, Arizona State has flipped this game from a momentum standpoint like crazy. The Clit taking on App State. Don't they play in football? No, they played football week 1. App State beat the fuck out of them. App State, we should take the Clit, right?
I kind of like App State here.
App State's laying 2.5.
They're my pick.
Lock?
Not interested, no.
What's Charlotte off of? Back-to-back. Dude, they look good against Virginia Tech.
Yeah.
You know what, though? I'll bet App State, man. I think they complete the season sweep.
Betting App State?
Yeah. The more and more, like I was going to say, they won football. Or that means they'll lose basketball. Nah. App State, I think App State's better, and they're good in Boone, man. They're good in Boone under Kearns. So like, I'll back Kearns here against Fern. Kearns against Fern. Yeah, give me Dustin Kearns in here. Win by possession or more. Yeah, betting all the Mountaineers tomorrow. Next up, we got Rutgers taking on Central Connecticut. Rutgers is laying one of these numbers that they don't cover, 14.5. This is the lowest one in a while, though. I'll lay it. No bet. I'm not betting these games. I don't know the motivation of these fucking big favorites during this week.
I am Googling something. There's no price. Hold on.
God, this white guy that fucking for Hawaii is fucking looking like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with that dunk.
So,
dude, there's some dunks in this game. Anybody put on ESPN Plus and watch the end of this Arizona State Hawaii game. This game is on crack.
There are currently no money lines out there, which is a disgrace because I want the money line on the real Blue Devils. Rutgers is heading back out to Vegas.
Okay, you on Central Connecticut in the points, no bet though.
I am taking the money line with Central Connecticut State. Don't know what the money line is right now. I looked prior to the show, couldn't find it. But yeah, Rutgers has Tennessee next. They haven't looked great to me. Haven't passed the eye test whatsoever. They flirted with disaster against Maine, Lehigh, and American in 3 straight games. Not covered the spread in either of them. In any of them, I don't believe. Central Connecticut's already pulled off a win over BC. They lost a tight one against UMass in their last game. I think that they come out here and are pretty motivated in this one against one of the big boys in the Northeast. I think they have a chance to win it outright. I'm locking up the 14.5 and sprinkle a little bit on the money line.
All right. You swayed me on the pick. No bet. Bieniek on the real Blue Devils. Get that Duke shit out of here. Central Connecticut.
Ruckus in the YouTube chat saying that Central is plus 900 on bet 365. So
what was what was Pauly today for you? 8?
660.
Nice.
Yeah. So I think once that gets on shore, I think that is definitely worth a sprinkle. They've already shown the ability to do it, and Pat Sellers is a damn good coach. So I don't think Rutgers is running away with this one at all.
Let's go. Next up, we got
what a game.
Canisius laying 2.5.
You all right up there?
Yeah, I had 3 cigars before this fucking show, so fucking, I only usually smoke one a night, so I tripled down here tonight because I have with family, but 2.5. I mean, lay it? I don't fucking know.
Eastern Shore is off their win, which happens once in a blue moon. So I'll take Canisius to win and cover.
All right. Next up, we get Sacred Heart and Holy Cross. Dude, these games are fucking hilarious.
This is Colby's accent game.
Bro, we have like
Holy Cross and Sacred Heart.
We have like underrated like regionality here on a Friday night. Sacred Heart, Holy Cross. Sacred Heart's like 6.5. No. I'm taking Holy Cross money line.
I mean, go ahead. I'll take the points, but I don't want anything on this one.
All right, give me Dave Paulson and company. Crusaders.
I don't have a read on that matchup whatsoever.
I don't trust Sacred Heart. That's my read. Next up, we got Kentucky laying a zillion. Bro.
Lock it.
They're laying 34.5. I'll lock up Loyola.
Dude, I mean, 2 straight stinkers. They're going to get their ass kicked at practice because, they couldn't commit to play against Michigan State in MSG. Right? This is blowout.
Or is that the public narrative that we think that this team is good and they're going to fucking just start rolling?
46-point win over Eastern Illinois. 48-point win over Valpo. 26 over Nichols, which Nichols is not bad.
It feels too public to fucking just think that they're going to bounce back and win by 50. I'll say off a lock. You talked me off the lock because they have beaten them down. But like we saw this with Clemson when they lost a couple in football. They lost a couple of those games and we're like, oh, they're going to bounce back and beat the fuck out of them in Penn State. And they never did. I have similar vibes with Kentucky with just this money team. So I want to see Kentucky put it together. They're still shorthanded and banged up too. And I think they're a bunch of soft asses, that team. I think they're phony fucking roster.
We've already seen them abuse some bye teams and bye games. I think they do it again.
Okay.
Kentucky, I think you lay infinity and lock it up here. I think they win by 45.
All right. I'm not pushing back on that. Like I can see your angle.
Well, I mean, I'm going to live or I'm going to go down with the ship on a Final Four team of mine in the preseason.
Understood. Noted. East Carolina. This fucking team sucks. I'm never taking them again. What are they fucking laying? Take the points.
At least they're at home.
Laying
Isn't Charleston Southern off of a win too? Yeah, they beat IU Indy. They put up 103 on Tuesday against IU Indy. Like, how much? Actually, real basketball analysis here. You're going from IU Indy, which is literally a layup line on defense, to Schwartz and their defense at home.
Oh, do we have the trend yet on what teams have done after IU Indy?
That's a good question.
We were talking about that in the preseason.
We were. So Ohio State murdered Purdue Fort Wayne after IU Indy. Long Island lost outright to IU Indy. Then they beat Air Force by 4. Sorry, LIU beat IU Indy by 4. Okay. And then they won against Air Force by 4. Butler beat IU Indy by 32. And then won by 32 over Chicago State. I wouldn't say this is a great sample size. IU Indy beat Eastern Michigan November 14th, Friday, by 7. EMU then came off that loss and won by 10 over Mercy. So it's not helping us.
It's actually been the opposite.
It's not helping us.
It's not the Detroit Lions theory that you have.
Yeah, but at the same time, like, they've been the IU Indy's been the dog they've been expected to lose in all those games. Like, the mind fuck, I guess, hasn't been there. But I think this is going to be a staunch difference. You're going from a layup line to Jim Schwartz's defense. Like, it's not a bad spot whatsoever for ECU here.
But I've liked Charleston Southern all year.
Yeah, they haven't been bad.
I'm betting Charleston Southern. I think ECU.
Well, you're going in. I'm betting them.
Yeah, I think they're live. I don't like laying big numbers with fucking ECU.
I like the Pirates there. I'm gonna lay it.
ECU sucks. Hey, Sun Devils win. Shout out to the Sun Devils.
There we go. So
did you take the Devils or did you take the Rainbows?
No, I was on the Devils with you. So I finished 10-6 tonight, and then 2 money line. 7-9.
Good win. Good. Shout out to them for playing that game, by the way. Now they head to Maui. Upstate taking on West Georgia. The other night we faded Upstate at home. Now Upstate's hitting the road, and they are a 4.5-point dog. Dude, I'm all over Upstate money line. This has been one of like my favorite trends with like these mid-major teams that I think are all like evenly matched. You lose as a favorite at home outright, and then you're a dog the next day, catching points. Give me Upstate money line.
Or a dog like the next game.
Yeah, and you also have the fake tranny property here. I mean, West Georgia beat Tennessee Tech. Tennessee Tech beat Upstate. Everybody think that's how it works? No. Give me Upstate money line here. I love this play, actually. Let's go. Getting 4.5? Get out of here. You doing?
I'll take the points. I'm not betting this game.
Gotta be a sicko to bet this one. Give me Upstate. What's Sparty? Next up. I mean, why is this game on the schedule? Duke's laying a bazillion. What's even? I don't even see a number. Do you have a number here? 40? Oh, this is Greg Paulus against Sean Shire. Actually, take the points. Does anybody have a number, chat?
And Duke's off the Kansas game, going up against a buddy of his.
Fluke ass cover against Kansas.
It's kind of a similar handicap to Tom Izzo. Like Michigan State off a blowout win against Kentucky and going up against a former assistant coach. I'll take the points. This one I don't feel nearly as confident in as Detroit, Michigan State, just because we saw John Shire blow out Army by 50.
You know what, though? That was Coach K's connection. He played with Paulus. They were in the backcourt together.
I don't know, man.
Duke wins by 36.
I'm not coming in the hole on this one.
You know I can't wait to bet against Duke. Where's it at? Duke coming off the phoniest cover of the year. Game is rigged. Bag or lose by 36 in a nice cover. It's a good day to you. Come on. Dude, Paulus can't get blown out of Cameron Indoor by fucking 50, can he? That would be fucked up. That's one of their own. Army, speaking of one
Speaking
of their own.
of Army.
Yeah.
Good God.
Army taking on Maris. Army. I have no bet here. Army is Maris. Maris is like 15.5.
Wow.
This
Maris,
stinks. Take the points, no bet.
Maris 2-0 against the spread, average cover margin of 15 points. I know it doesn't mean anything, but at the same time, like that's why you're seeing an inflated number here. And they're off a loss. I'll lay it. It's kind of telling.
All right. I'm taking the points by default. Florida, Merrimack. Florida
The
is
Warriors come down to play Florida.
35.5. Noah, your team. I'll let you take it away on the handicap. What are we doing with these Gators? What's the handicap? Where's this team's mind at?
Pass. They're off a rivalry win over Miami. They're heading out to San Diego after this. Todd Golden, enjoys Cali. And he's been, parading around NBA locker rooms recently, giving out championship rings to all of last year's team.
Just take the points.
Yeah, I'll take the points here with Merrimack. And they've got that junk zone again early on in the season, but I mean it's 30 whatever points. It's a lot.
Merrimack in the points. I think it's too much. Merrimack plays that fucked up zone that I think can keep it within striking distance. I like Florida's team. I think they're going to be good down the road, but they're still trying to find their identity. And they're off the rivalry win. They're off to San Diego. Golden ain't fucking prepping for this game. He's over there freaking in NBA locker rooms. To your point, handing out national championship rings. Give me them Warriors.
If Florida is still searching for their identity, there is an issue. Their identity is the best top 5 front court in the country.
Yeah, I get it, but they're trying to get their backcourt in sync. They're still they're not Florida yet. They're not Florida.
Yeah.
They're gonna be Florida, but they're not there yet.
This is a game for the backcourt because you're gonna have that zone. They're gonna need to be able to work it around. Fucking Kerms is hilarious here.
Hey, kiss my ass, Kerms. Shades on, baby. It's after dark.
He's a contacts wearer, and then his eyes just get all twitchy, and he looks like he's coked out. And with our chat,
what do you want me to look like this?
Putting that on Twitter.
Yeah, what do you want me to look like this? Fuck that. Here, there you go, Kerbs. Is that better for you? There, backwards hat, shades on, 2 a.m. Let's go. Who else is live right now on a Friday night?
There's that
Thursday
buzz
night,
cut.
whatever night it is. Who gives a fuck? It's feast week, baby. Let's go. ODU.
Malik, they just covered against Miami. That was a double-digit number.
Who, ODU?
No,
Yeah,
Florida.
I had them on Sunday night. That was a nice win. ODU versus Morgan State. What you think here? ODU laying a big number. They're off. They just got fucking embarrassed. I know everybody and their mother was on that. That was a public dog the other night. 13.5.
ODU's kind of been a letdown for me, at least. My expectations coming into the season, I thought they were going to be really good, and they were my favorite to win the Sun Belt. I am going to stick with them. Continue with my flag plant there. I'm not going to jump off after one obliteration against Xavier here. The cocktail napkins got Old Dominion as a 17-point favorite. Again, I mean, they haven't looked as good as I assumed they could be this year, so the model is a little bit off there. But I'll lay it with Old Dominion.
All right. I took the points. No bet. And go subscribe to the Kyle Curb Show, by the way. Great show with Toast and our good friend Stooley, Mr. Trevor over there,
TVDBJ.
and Spoon's in here all the time as well. So yeah, go check out that show. That's a great show. I go in there every now and then, just talk shit to those guys. So yeah, good dudes over there. Go check out their channel and subscribe over there, you lazy asses. All right, Drexel versus Penn. Oh, Philly 5 here. All right, we go back to the take the dog. Penn?
Yeah. I mean, it's not a home dog, but they are a dog. And didn't they win the first? So they're kind of playing with house money here. You go 1-1, and that's successful Big 5 game. But also, I mean, if they bite here on the money line, they're in the Big 5 championship in the Wells Fargo Center or whatever they call it. So, yeah, I'll take Penn.
Where's this game at?
At Drexel.
Is it at Drexel?
Yeah.
Dude, give me Fran, man. Fran's got a little pop in his step. Give me this Quackers Quake.
The Quake Show.
Quake Show. Sam McCaffrey. Should have bought stock, everybody. Next up, we got Radford Wilmington.
This is a sick Radford logo, by the way. Nice job.
This game, all right. This game's gonna be personal for me. You know, I want to take Wilmington to kill them. They should kill them. Will they kill them? They should beat the shit out of them. This game stinks, so it's only 4.5. Are you thinking? I'm confused what's going on right now.
Well, I don't like the silence on a podcast.
So. I'm like, what's going on right now? I turned it over to you.
Yeah, I know, and I had nothing to say yet as I was pulling up what Radford's done recently. I mean, they just got shit on by South Carolina, but they haven't looked like one of these NIL mid-major teams. I really don't think that Chu has gotten the most out of the squad yet this year. Whereas Siddle, I think, is one of your better mid-major coaches on the East Coast. So
Agreed.
I'll go Wilmington. And you probably see that evident in this line. It was 4.5 when it opened. It's up to 6.5 now.
Is it up to 6.5 now? I see 4.
Sorry, 4.5. My fault.
This fucking line is a trap, man. What's going on here? Is this a neutral site?
No. Radford home game. Their first home game since November 7th. So 2 weeks.
All right, I'm staying off it. Go Wilmington. I hope
Mike going, the night is young. No rush.
3-hour show because there's 60,000 games tomorrow. Back to my point, more regionality. Siena, Albany. Siena is where the fuck did it go? Siena's laying 10.5. We like Siena on a bounce back here against Albany. They just lost at the buzzer. Dude, I want to bet Siena. I like Jerry Mack's group a lot. I think this is a nice bounce back spot like the Bonnies tonight. Whoops, shit.
I like the group a lot too. But I mean, this is like an inner city rivalry.
Yeah.
I kind of like the idea of taking the points. Last year, Albany won 70-60 over Jerry Mack in this exact group. So it could be a revenge angle, or it could be, Albany has this squad's number. And Albany is also won 7 of the last 10 games against Siena.
Single lock?
Yeah, I'm going to take the points.
Give me Siena. St. Bernard's. Blowout.
I'm actually
Battle?
I really like Siena this year. I have them winning the MAC. I'm lock battling this. That's too many points for a rivalry game, dude.
Yeah, let's go. We got a battle. Phoenix. That fucking old ass dog, the Great Dane. Louisiana State. We go marching in. Let's go. Next up, we got Moorhead over Less Head against ETSU. My Buccaneers here. What do we got here for a line? We got more ETSU laying 10.5. I'll lay it. No bet.
I'll take the points with Moorhead. They've not played anybody of their competition level yet this year. They've gotten smoked in 3 bye games, and then they've smoked Kentucky Christian and then flirted with disaster against a local NAIA team. I'll take Moorhead here. I don't love it, though. We don't know what we're getting with them.
That's why I want to take ETSU. I at least know it, but ETSU has struggled to pull away from teams, so no bet here. But always, chat, Moorhead over Less Head. I hope everybody gets some head tomorrow. Next up, we got Coastal Western Illinois here, and where's Western Illinois? Normal? No, Normal's Illinois State.
No, they're Macomb, Illinois.
Yeah, Macomb. Yep, Macomb. What do we got for a line? I can't fucking find these lines. Coastal's laying 3.5 on the road? What? Based off what?
So Western Illinois started the season off with 4 straight road games. Then they played a non-D1 named Co. Never heard of Co. I've heard of plenty of colleges, never heard of Co. They only won by 11 in their home opener this season after 4 straight roads. That's why Coastal's favorite.
On the road, though?
On the road, though.
They don't even know how to get to Illinois. I mean, they're coming from fucking Myrtle Beach. I don't even know how to get to Illinois from where I'm at.
Yeah, this is Western Illinois' MTE too. North Dakota.
Oh man, dude, they're a live dog.
North Dakota is here as well.
Oh, I have a lock. It's a Friday night and fucking Tacoma. They don't know how to fucking get there. Let's go. Give me Western Illinois. I don't believe in this Coastal team.
I'll take the Leathernecks too, but I am not locking this.
Oh, come on. You gotta go all the way. Give me these Leathernecks. Let's dive into this stinky dog.
Is Co a D2, D3, NAI, JUCO? Help me out, chat. We've got 2 people saying that they... Sullivan's probably joking. At least Derek knew that Co is in Cedar Rapids.
Hilarious. All right, so this is an easy one. Memphis versus Wake Forest. I don't see a line out.
Yeah, these are the tough games where
it's
rare if we get a line for game 2 on a back-to-back night in these MTEs.
Mm-hmm.
Ken Palm has this line at Wake Forest -3. Personally, I think it may open shorter than 3. Memphis is more of a public team than Wake. However, I think I've been more impressed by Wake overall this season.
Yeah.
I think they win, and if it's 3 or less, I think they should cover.
Wake will be a lock for me, like you said. If it's around 3, if we can get a 2.5, that'd be great. 4.
I mean, it doesn't change. For me, anything under 6 is really all the same because free throws after. I think Wake Forest wins and covers. I don't feel great about it because Memphis looked good today. And Memphis is a good MTE squad under Penny, and they're a
Yeah.
dog here. That's typically when you like Penny. But at the same time, I've been truly impressed with how competitive Wake's been so far this year, and they're due to get one. And I think they get it today.
On a short turn, I trust Forbes more than Penny.
Both of these coaches aren't that great.
I mean, but for like Wake is the team that they just do enough just to stay in the hunt. They don't get big wins. This is like the kind of win that they get against Memphis. Can they cover this number? I think they can. I think they pull away late. They've knocked on the door to beat Michigan, knocked on the door to beat Texas Tech. I think they get it done against Memphis. Yes, I know Penny is great as a dog, but I like him more as a bigger dog than just 3 or 4.
Is it not becoming a little bit public too that Penny's great as a dog?
Yes,
I saw today a lot of people talking about Penny as a dog.
Dude, and they played their ass off today. I mean, they played out of their minds. So stay within that number against Purdue. Now they're in the Bahamas. Come on, this team, they're not fucking.
I'm not using that as my main narrative or analysis that it's too public of Memphis being a dog. I just have seriously been impressed by Wake so far this season. Juke Harris, Nate Calmese, I think those two are really good in the backcourt.
I'm locking up Wake. You want to come here?
No, I'll pass.
Those Demon Digs. They get a split here. They pull away one by 7 or 8. I will say I like laying points more in game 2 and game 3 of a back-to-back or back-to-back-to-back because teams do tend to quit more because their legs give out or there's an injury and they just say, all right, we'll save you for the long haul. So, yeah, if you think Wake is the right side, let's go. Lay the points. Oh, yeah, baby. Here we go. We got the Tommies headed out to Northern Colorado. The Tommies are laying 3.5 on the road. No, I'm on the points.
I'll go NoCo.
Yeah, NoCo is a home dog. We should bet NoCo.
What have they done this year? They haven't played many D1 opponents.
They're a good program, though. I mean,
they went to OT against Pepperdine on the only D1 game they've played so far.
Like this, suck it on the road though.
This Bears team was one that didn't necessarily have the guy jumping off the page to be, that Dalton Connect, that Dalen Kuntz, that go-to lead scorer that breaks games in Steve Smiley's offensive system. I thought in the preseason it would take them a little bit of time to get that thing going. I don't know if they've really established that guy yet. I'm going to take the Tommies, and by doing that means they're going to lose outright.
Northern Colorado lock. I think, dude, I don't like laying points with the Tommy, and they won there last year. Rob says the game's in Portland. The game's in Portland?
I mean, I never said where they look. My analysis.
Oh, dude, that makes dude. I thought the fucking I like.
Were you saying altitude or whatever? I wasn't.
I like Northern Colorado. Yeah, I like Northern Colorado even more now.
Why?
Just because now I think the line's short.
Because
I was trying to figure out, why the fuck are the Tommies laying almost fucking 4 or 5 points on the road at Northern Colorado? Yes, give me Northern Colorado. I'm on Northern Colorado here.
I'm struggling to track the matrix that's going on through Mac's head right now. But we're good.
I think Northern Colorado is a good program under Smiley.
Yeah, I agree. I'm taking the Tommies though.
I'm neutral site dogs. Let's go Northern Colorado. UAB taking on South Alabama. This game is in Birmingham. I have to check the location on all these fucking games.
I think Colby did okay with the location on the slide.
I can't see it because the number is covering it when I put next. So that's why I can't see the location.
Weird. Okay.
That's why I'm like looking at KenPom.
If you move your cursor off the stream, you don't see it.
But if I go to the next slide, then it's covering it.
Yeah, so click it and then move it off,
Yeah, but it's still hovering there for whatever reason. I see it now. All right,
It
Birmingham,
goes away,
Alabama. South Alabama, back-to-back road spot, 6-0 here. I will lay it with UAB. Even though I don't like Kennedy as a big favorite, I'll fade. Actually, I'll take the points, no bet.
I'm on South Bama too.
No bet.
UAB's got a MTE in Florida, I think Jacksonville, which isn't like a massive look ahead, but still. I'll go South Bama taking the points.
All right. What the fuck are we going to do here? Loyola. I will not lay point. I will not lock Loyola laying points. So laying 14.5. If I'll lay it, but I'm not betting it because I will not lay points of the sorry-ass team. Go ahead.
I will
as we speak. That's what I think of this fucking game. It's a terrible game.
I will take NIU and the points. They've not looked like a dumpster fire, which is relatively a positive thing for Northern Illinois in this type of season where they're moving down a conference next year.
Fair analysis. Texas A&M. This game is in College Station. Laying 23.5.
Talk about another team that hasn't looked great.
I mean, how do you lay this fucking number with Texas A&M? I mean, fuck, they suck.
They have a huge look-ahead spot to Mississippi Valley State.
I was just seeing that.
Manhattan only beat that team by 7, by the way.
Don't remind me. I'll take Manhattan. No bet. No bet.
I'll go
Texas A&M football is a big look ahead with Samford or whatever FCS is. SEC's padding their stats with on Saturday.
It is actually like one of the worst FCS teams in the country, Samford, which is the Bucky game.
Oh, good point.
Yeah, I'll go Manhattan on the points.
Here we go. Net manipulation, SEC finest. There you go. Bieniek loves his SEC. Next up, St. Louis taking on Fort. This is a good game. I like this. Where's this game at?
St. Louis.
Good. That's where it should be. St. Louis laying 20.5. What?
KenPom's got it at 20. So.
Yeah, I'll bet Fort Wayne. That's too many. That's too many. Fort Wayne's a good program.
I think it's a fair play. I'll take the points.
Too much love with Davila, man. Jesus Christ. They got 5. I mean, don't they have an MT look ahead?
California, Palm Springs.
Yeah, come on. Give me Fort Wayne. Lock.
I'm just St. Louis undressed Grand Canyon by 14 as well.
Yeah.
So, like, that's Fort Wayne's, like, they hung with Grand Canyon for a little bit, but they still lost by 19. So, I know that's Patty C. Tran's property, but I am a little nervous there.
All right, take a lock. Give me the Macedowns. I told you this fucking LSU team. Although Omaha's actually not a bad team. They actually
won the Summit League.
This is like the best. This is the best team LSU has played by a country mile. LSU. What are they laying? 20.5.
It is factually the 4th out of 5 teams they've played, ranked 4th highest out of 5 on KenPom.
KenPom doesn't know shit. They're off a big Alcorn State win. That was a big win the other night for LSU.
Mhm.
I don't know. Take the points. No bet.
Both of these teams heading to Florida next week for MTEs.
Yeah, who knows where the fuck these teams are at. LSU's good in the bye games.
They have been okay. I'll go LSU. Actually, you know what? This is a Markel Sutton is on LSU. This is a little spot for Omaha. That was their star last year.
Oh shit, we should. Yeah, I'll lock up Omaha. You're right, and it's a look ahead getting toward. Yeah, let's go. I like it. Give me Omaha. Give me the trash cans. We get up. Good call. Dude, I saw that with Tulsa with Haggerty. They fucking were up for that fucking game.
Yeah, I'll take the points. I'm not going to bet it. And I'm looking at the YouTube chat now, and Rob mentioned it like 2 minutes ago. I didn't steal your thunder, Rob. I was looking at a different window. But yeah, good point. I'll take the points. No lock.
All right, I'm on Omaha. Little Rock, Little Cock, taking on Texas State here. Texas State is fucking a wagon all of a sudden. Texas State laying 4.5. No, give me Little Rock. No bet. Where's this game at? San Marcos. It's home game. No bet.
I'll go Little Rock.
All
I'll take Little Rock. Texas State's been like Bowling Green didn't look great. That was opening night. They've been a little bit better since, but you know what? They've been actually better than I give them credit for. I'll still go Little Rock because I think that team has some talent. They've just played some really good teams so far this season. So,
all right, points no bet. Evansville taking on Oregon State. Oregon State off of the Civil War. Evansville's
this is in the location's wrong on the slide. This is in Virgin Islands, but yeah.
I want to bet Evansville so bad. Who is Oregon State to be laying 8.5? They win every game by 2.
I like Oregon State here. Off the loss to Oregon, Evansville hasn't looked too impressive to me this year, so far anyway. Their best performance was losing by 31 to Purdue. I'll go Bees. Don't love it.
Yeah, I love Evansville. They're live here. Oregon State off the emotional game against Civil War. They covered. That was their Super Bowl. And they won all those home games at the buzzer. Give me Evansville. Let me write that one down. South Dakota State, Georgia State. Where is this game? It's in Brookings. Is this one of the games that's like a half-ass home game, or is this a true home game? This is a true home game.
It is at their new arena.
And they are laying. You think Georgia State even knows how to get there? No way. 12.5. Lay it.
Both of these teams head to Cancun after this.
Good Lord.
This is like the we talked about it with Utah Valley and UC Irvine. It's like the first game of the bracket and decides whether you're on the left side or the right side of the bracket. I will go Jack Rabbits and lay it.
Same. No bet. Arkansas, fresh off the not overtime, the buzzer beater win against fucking the rigged game where they just ignored
real talk, not about this game. I'm already fed up with Stephen Pearl. I don't know if you saw that clip after the Jackson State game.
He's annoying.
Dude,
what did he say?
He threw a fit to Houston or about the Houston game when they they had 20 more free throws than them at the line, and he was complaining about the refs. And then in the Jackson State game, he literally shit on Jackson State after the game, calling them the worst rebounding team in the country. I mean, buddy, all they do is play bye games early on. You're supposed to, yeah, I know you're supposed to manhandle them more than what you did, but you don't go out there and actively shit on them more in the media. You already beat them 112-66.
He's annoying. He's annoying as fuck.
I hate, like, that was my entire, vendetta against Tobin Anderson, is like guys like that who all of a sudden get plopped into a position like without, in my eyes, like earning it. And I know how, ass backwards that sounds from me, who's done nothing in the basketball world. But Tobin didn't win the conference tournament and then got in the NCAA tournament, made noise. Credit to them. They earned getting into that game by FAU. But you don't earn the right to then complain about FAU doing a 360 dunk on you in the final 10 seconds of the game. Stephen Pearl shouldn't be crying to the media about how Jackson State sucks and they should have beaten.
Why is he crying about Jackson State?
I don't know, dude. I was like, you could be talking about like so much more, like at least giving a little bit of respect to the team that you just, what's your phrase, Mac? The prostitution game?
Yeah, it's a prostitution game. Lay it with Arkansas.
Well, Arkansas's kind of played with their food. They've kind of just enjoyed the foreplay with their prostitutes. Samford only win by 4. Winthrop only win by 1. They got Duke next. I'd take the points.
No bet for me or you. Oh, dude, this is an underrated game. This is a great game. Norfolk State, Hampton, rivalry here. Virginia Beach. What's the line? Norfolk like 1.5, dude. I kind of like Hampton. What time's this?
Fantastic game.
Yeah, man. Give me Hampton.
This is Hampton's 3rd game away from home in a row. Norfolk State coming back home after losing 3 straight to quality mid-majors. I think I like the Spartans here.
They played once last year. Norfolk won that game in year 1 of Thomas. Dude, this is a fucking great game. Why did they bury this on a Friday, man? This should have been like a Monday night game. This has been a great CBS Sports Network game.
Typically, Fridays are the way to go for 85%.
They should have played this shit tonight. They should have put this tonight.
Well, tonight was still kind of loaded too.
Yeah, but like there's 70 games tomorrow. They could have put this on the 30 game slate. This would be a great game.
I like Norfolk State.
All right, I'm on Hampton. Go. It's 1 possession game. The Govs are headed out to Tulsa. Is this actually in Tulsa? Yeah, it is at Tulsa. Tulsa is laying 7.5. I will bet the Governors. Tulsa just fucking had their Super Bowl effort.
That they did, and they have an MTE in Cali next.
Yeah, give me them Govs. Govs already got it.
I'll go Govs there, but I do not love it. Honestly, I like both of these teams for the upcoming season. I'm relatively positive on both. So I can't wait to at least monitor this one. Maybe gets on the screens, but no bet.
Go Govs. Davis, Colorado. Colby's on Davis money line, by the way.
That's what he told you?
Yeah, he just texted me. What's the line? Colorado's laying 15.5. Didn't fucking Davis just win on the money line the other night?
Yeah, against Nevada. Colorado playing in the Players era. Where are they at next week?
Hasn't Colorado been automatic at home in these non-cons over the last year or so? Even as bad as they were last year?
Colorado is in Palm Springs. They play San Francisco next. Not as much of a look ahead there. I still like Davis. I'll take the points. I'm not betting it though.
I will say, I thought Troy would be a letdown tonight. It wasn't.
Not at all.
Did they stay out on the road?
I would assume.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, I'll bet UC Davis. I agree with him. I don't know if they win, but I'll bet UC Davis. This kind of feels like the Troy game all over again. Give me Davis. Lock it up. Too many points. Oh, yeah. Arkansas State taking on SMU.
Did you see Lane Kiffin in Dallas today?
What was he doing in Dallas?
I don't know. He tweeted he either tweeted at SMU or at Rhett Lashley, and then Rhett Lashley responded with like a wave. He was probably recruiting.
Why is he there? SMU has a big football game on Saturday morning at 11 a.m. This is a late tip.
9 p.m., 8 p.m. local time.
I am all over the Rebels.
I think this is it's not a bad travel spot because a San Francisco flight to Dallas is not bad at all.
Yeah.
However, they just played St. Mary's on Wednesday, and now they're in Dallas. I like SMU.
You betting it?
No.
I bet Arkansas State. I like their style of play to stay in the game. Give me those Red Wolves. Denver, Colorado State. Should we play Denver money line? Go back to the well?
I know Colby's on that too.
Yeah, that was the other one he said.
I looked at that text.
I agree with him. They're off of the Loyola Chicago road win. They got the neutral site with Virginia Tech up next. Denver's got some continuity. They've already been battle tested on the road. All these games are close. Give me Denver. I'll lock up Denver. What say you? This is a trap game, man. This is like 18.5. Get the fuck out of here. This line should be 10.5.
Yeah, the napkins got it right on 18.5. Colorado State is in the Bahamas next week.
Yeah, dude. And they're off of fucking Loyola Chicago. Like, I know Loyola Chicago's not very good, but it's still at Loyola Chicago. It's in Chicago.
Out of all my Denver bets so far this year, this is probably my least favorite one. But I will. No, I'm not. I was on the. No. I'm not. I was on the dot with UTSA too, with the cocktail napkin, and I didn't trust it. You guys talked me into betting Denver, and we lost. They lost outright. I'll stay off this one. You guys can have fun with my Denver Pioneers.
Let's go. Me and Colby double lock.
I'll take the point.
Colby and I are both looking with Davis. All right. 14 games left, whatever it is. Riverside, take it on Santiago. Riverside. Good 6.5. Steve Lavin, 6.5 point favorite. What the fuck's going on in this world?
They might not be that bad this year. I'm going to take San Diego.
I mean, they got good players. You are right, Noah.
Riverside also off the rivalry game.
Yeah, but I will take Riverside because
I mean, they got their doors blown off by Baptist.
Hilarious. Stephen, look at this logo. Stephen F. Austin taking on Pepperdine. Pepperdine. This game is in Malibu. Pepperdine is a dog. Stephen F. is the one laying points. Stephen F. is off of Fresno. They stayed out there. I'm all over Stephen F. to get this fucking shit done. Let's go.
What's the line here again?
They're laying 1.5. Let's go.
Yeah, I like them laying 1.5 here against Pepperdine. For what it's worth, I don't think the Waves are that bad under Ed Schilling this year.
Agreed.
I'm not gonna bet this, but I do think it's a great spot for SFA. I think they get one win in Cali before they leave. So I'll pass though.
Go Jacks. I will take Stephen F. Austin. Grand Canyon versus Northwestern State. Grand Canyon is laying 16.5. Oh, give me the points on bet. Grand Canyon wins by 14. Don't they have a look ahead?
Kinda. Utah and Cali.
Yeah. I got no bet here.
In my opinion, Northwestern State's like not looked great in some of the bye games so far this year. Grand Canyon hasn't either, but they haven't played in a week. Their last taste in their mouth was a 14-point loss to St. Louis. I'll lay it with GCU.
Xavier, Georgia. Xavier, this game is in Charleston. Xavier, Georgia's laying 9.5. I will lock up Xavier. I love taking teams that have sucked in bye games. Now there is a big dog at the MTE. They found something. Give me X-Men. What say you, Bieniek?
Georgia. I'll lay it. I don't love it, but I think they win. It's fringy right on the number for me and my vision or whatever. I just think that Georgia has been able to take care of teams that they are better than so far this season under Mike White. I think that continues, and then they drop the next game. So I'll lay the points with Georgia.
Xavier money line plus 400 in Charleston. Next up on the dock, Fresno, New Orleans. So what'd they do? If they flipped opponents?
Yep. MTE.
Who's hosting? Fresno?
Yeah.
But wait, the game's at Pepperdine too.
Yeah,
so
it's just between Fresno and Pepperdine. It's like a round robin.
We should bet New Orleans. Who the fuck is Fresno to be laying 5.5? No way. I am betting New Orleans money line.
I'll stay away. I'll take the points in New Orleans. No bet.
All right. Take a loss. You guys probably too. Money line that too. New Mexico State versus Samford. Is this on campus in
this is, I believe,
is it their MTE?
No, this is the play-in for that Cancun tournament, which call me crazy. I don't understand why New Mexico State's hosting Samford after the year that Samford had last year.
Good point.
But Samford just lost by 15 on their home floor. I love Samford in this spot.
Yes.
With New Mexico State coming off the rivalry win. I like Samford here.
Double lock. Dude, this is a great spot. This is a money line too. One possession game. I'm on Samford. Let me know if you.
Samford's been such a hard read so far this year. I'm not betting this one.
Look ahead spot for Mexico State. I'll bet Samford.
Next up, looking ahead to the same tournament.
Yeah, but they're favored. I mean, Samford's still a good program. All right. Here we go. Purdue, Texas Tech. What's the line on this, guys?
not sure it matters if we've got Texas Tech on the money line at plus 200 or whatever. Anybody got their price in the game with the MTE future? I think we're sitting pretty. I think if you want, you can lay the money or lay the points with Purdue whenever that comes out. Ken Palm's got this game at 3. I think you could lay it with Purdue. You could even bet like a minus 135, minus 140 money line here and come out even or a little bit better off of the Texas Tech money line. Or you could take the points with Texas Tech and maybe hedge if Texas Tech loses but covers, but also double up if Texas Tech wins and covers. We're sitting pretty. There's a lot of options for listeners out there that followed on the Red Raiders.
Purdue's laying 4.5.
Me personally, my biggest reason for betting Texas Tech is I think they actually match up well with Purdue. They've got JT Toppin, who's going to be able to bang with both TKR and Oscar Clough, and they've got some athletic guards in Lawan Watts and Christian Anderson, who's an incredible point guard that can match Braden Smith and Fletcher Lawyer. I think Texas Tech and Purdue is going to be an absolute slugfest, heavyweight fight. I think Texas Tech keeps it close. I like them on the points. Personally, I'm not getting extra skin in this game, but Texas Tech plus 4.5, and we've got the money line at plus 200. I like it.
Yeah, I mean, I like Tech as a long shot, but
I think you just said today that you prefer Texas Tech as a dog.
I know, but like Purdue is so goddamn good in fucking non-con.
They are. This was on Caesars? I'm not seeing it. At least in Michigan, anyway.
When have they last played?
Actually, no, I do see it now. Texas Tech and Purdue? Why are you looking up for the history in that?
No, I'm just curious. Like, I'm trying to remember Painter like against Tech.
I mean,
just out of curiosity, like
just fresh at Tech. If I recall correctly, I think they ran into each other once in the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, Beard beat him in like the Sweet 16. I think Beard beat him in the Sweet 16.
I don't know how that helps you this year.
No, I was just curious. Like, I'm like, I don't remember these two playing. Like, because I do like history. I mean, I know Beard's teams are different than McCaslin's. I'm gonna bet this game. I'm just trying to figure out 4.5. Guns up. Give me my Red Raiders. Double it down. Purdue's got that cute number 1. Graham McCassin, the Giant Killer.
Actually, number 2.
You were number 1 on one poll.
Houston's number 1.
Purdue was number 1 on the TV tonight.
Not number 1 on the AP poll.
Yes. Coach Giant Killer. Let's go. Guns up. You know, I can't go away from my boys. Texas Tech. They both got their scares out of the way tonight. So this is gonna be a fun game. Yeah, that was my whole thing. I was like, Purdue got their scare out of the way, but then I'm like, so did Texas Tech. This is gonna be a dog fight, 3-point win either way.
I think it's a heavyweight world title fight.
Yeah. It reminds me of that Marquette Purdue game in Maui in the final 2 years ago. So I'll take the 4.5. Let's go.
Clark is shocked that you were picking the Big 12 team here.
Oh, absolutely. It's the best league in America.
This is yet another Big 10 team that I'm fading.
There you go. I almost went with it, but then I was like, nah, I can't go against Big 12 in a big game. Sac State going to Cali. What's his number? Cal's laying 21.5. Mark Madsen, Mike Bibby, Lakers, Kings, Western Conference Finals here.
So,
Shaq.
Off of what you've seen, I've still done a terrible job in getting eyes on Sacramento State. I believe in they
They're
suck.
a nice story. Yeah,
I
they're
believe in the conference preview. I was like, there's nobody more like I'm not excited to watch any other team other like more than Sacramento State. I don't know if I said that right. And I've yet to watch them through 6 games. However, I think if we're betting purely on spot,
Sac State's a spot.
Sac State is 1000% the spot.
Yes, that's
They
what
just got their shit blown out against UCLA. California's got UCLA next. That matchup now only comes around once a year. I like the points of Sac State. I don't know how good they are, and I don't feel like losing money on Mike Bibby blind.
Check the picks page. I'll probably bet Sac State. I don't want to say it on this show. It could be.
I don't want to be a clip tomorrow.
It's part of my VIP package. Make sure you check the picks page. Seattle, Stanford, dude. Stanford. I bet Stanford the other night. They fucking roll at home against these fucking bye teams. Now, with that said, Seattle's not really a bye team.
Stanford's got a MTE next, right?
Yeah, and Stanford is laying 10.5 here. Should we go in on Seattle, man?
Not necessarily a look ahead for Stanford. They're just going down to Palm Springs to play Minnesota and then the winner of another game.
I like Seattle. What say you?
I like Stanford. They've done well in the bye games this year. At least compared to expectations. What's their ATS record this year?
No bet.
2-2 against the spread.
Get home. Portland versus Fullerton. Fun game. This game's at Portland. Portland's laying 5.5. I'll take the points. No bet.
This is their MTE with St. Thomas and Northern
Colorado. I'll lay it. It's their event.
They're off a blowout loss to Wyoming too.
Yeah.
It's not a bad spot. Fullerton's also god awful. But Portland's one of the least talented teams that I saw in the preseason and a lot of mid majors. But I think Shante Leggins is a good coach. I'll take the Pilots. No bet.
Louisiana, Santa Clara. Louisiana staying out on the West Coast. Dude, I like Louisiana.
Want that Pilot.
Lock up the Raging Cajuns. 19.5? Leg 2 of the road trip? Qantas is going to have those guys ready to play. They're going to compete tomorrow night. They're not going to win, but they're going to cover this 19.5, man.
I'll take the points. I'm not betting it. I think Santa Clara. I've liked Santa Clara the last couple of years, but they do have a look ahead. So.
Oh yeah, dude, love Louisiana tomorrow. Where's my music? Lock. Raging Cajuns getting the big number. Long Beach, Montana State. Long Beach is laying, or no, Long Beach.
They better not be laying.
They're almost laying. Shit. Montana State's laying 3.5. Is this the other game in fucking?
No, this is at Long Beach.
Wow.
I'm gonna bet Montana State. They seem like the more desperate team.
Yeah, this is square as hell, but I agree with you.
Like, their only 2 wins this season have come against non-D1 foes. There's actually a common opponent here too. Montana State beat Noble 92-55. Long Beach State beat them 87-54. I don't know if that helps anybody. However, I just think Montana State's like the better program right now. I like the Bobcats. I think they win it, and by that I mean 3.5 or whatever they're laying is not a lot of points.
Montana State locking up. Beach team fraud. 3 games left. Southern, San Jose State. San Jose State's like 4.5. Oh my god, that line's short.
Southern's off the double OT.
Yeah, I'll lay it. This is a short
versus
number.
Washington. San Jose State's also got that Palm Springs tournament next, but there's not really much of a look at there. I'll take Sparty. I don't love it.
Grambling, Cal Baptist.
This is not a bad spot for Grambling.
Yep, I am betting Grambling. I'll sprinkle some on the money line.
Yeah. I mean, Cal Baptist has looked very good this year. They went on the road, beat UC Irvine. They just destroyed their inner city rival in UC Riverside by almost 25. However, Grambling is one of these SWAC teams that always punches up pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
The other night, in the first game of the Cali trip, they lost by 10 to San Diego. I think we go back to the well and your little second leg of the road trip angle.
I love those legs.
And I think, like you've already mentioned, Grambling could be live here.
Yeah.
Cal Baptist is very good. I'm buying all the way in. And Clarence Daniels has been unbelievable. Clarence Daniels is the New Hampshire kid. Dominique Daniels has been unbelievable in his career with the Lancers. I feel terrible calling for the money line, so I won't. But I think Grambling covers for sure here. Log it up.
Double lock. Grambling. We tag it. Final game. UCLA laying 25.5. What? Give me Presbyterian. They're not going to cover 2 in a row.
Yeah, they finally covered one of these whack-ass big spreads.
Fuck UCLA. Give me the points. Who they got next?
Cal. We just talked about
Yeah. Give me Presbyterian lock. It's a big-ass number. Presbyterian almost fucking won outright against fucking Cal the other night.
This is their final Cali game. They came close against Sac State, lost by 10 to Cal. I think there's a shot they punch up here. Both teams are going to want to play slow too. Presbyterian's slowest pace in the country under Quentin Farrell so far this season, and UCLA is right there at 345th in the nation. So slow pace should help the dog at a huge spread. If you're locking it, I guess I'll follow.
Yeah. Let's get some late night dogs here. Let's go.
Is this coming down to? What are you seeing it at?
25.5.
Yeah, so it was at 26.5.
Still hose.
We're on the right side, at least early.
We're on the right side of the movement. All right.
So, real quick.
Oh, my God.
There we go.
Made it.
3 locks and a dog.
Oh, God. Time is it? It's actually early.
For us. It's actually early. Do I have my money line out yet?
Who's yours?
So earlier in the show, I called for Central Connecticut State to win outright against Rutgers. It was plus 900 on Bet365, but it had not made it onshore yet.
I don't see it. Yeah.
That's disappointing. But yeah, that's my money line. I like Central Connecticut State there. Rutgers has not passed my eye test so far this season in their bye games. They've really struggled in their last 3 games of bye games. And Central Connecticut State's already knocked off Boston College on the money line. I think they're live tonight against Rutgers. That's not only my money line, that's my favorite pick of the night. Number 2 for me, I think I'll go to O Reliable and take my totals. So I'll go on both. First, I'll do the under 162.5 on Louisville, Cincinnati. last year there were complaints in this Cincinnati Dayton game. Louisville and Cincinnati are playing in a hockey arena tomorrow. That just never really meshes with the sight lines, and for shooters, Louisville's team really relies on the 3 ball. Cincinnati and Dayton were both kind of complaining about the sight lines last year, and there was a total of like 120 points in that game. Louisville's going to play up tempo. Cincinnati wants to slow it down. I think it's a clash of styles. Louisville may not be able to shoot it as well tomorrow. I'll take the under 162.5 in that game. Then I'll go to Wisconsin BYU. I'll take the over 160.5 in this game. We saw this matchup last year in March Madness. BYU won 91-89. There was a total of 180 points scored. The closing total was 155.5 for that tournament game. Both teams bring back quite a few players from those teams last year. BYU's even better than they were last year. I think that Keba Keita possibly being out, definitely not 100%, helps the over because that will give Wisconsin a little bit more of a presence down low. They'll be able to drive it a little bit more and be more efficient around the rim. I'll take the over 160.5. It cruised last season. And for my third and final lock, Mac, do I go another total or do I take Mercy 30.5?
Yeah, I like it. Mercy.
You like Mercy?
Oh, yeah.
The other total I was in between is 184.5. I like the over IU Indy Alabama State. It's the lowest total we've seen on IU Indy since opening night. Alabama State's really athletic. I think they'll be able to put up points against the Jags. And there's only been one game so far for IU Indy of like the 5 or 6 they played this season that's finished under this total. So I like that one too. Go ahead, Mac.
I love Wisconsin getting the points.
On Wisconsin.
I love Cincinnati getting the points.
Skyline Chili.
And then my third.
Look at this guy just chilling in his movie theater.
I'm trying to read my fucking handwriting. I got too much fucking shit going on here. I love Xavier getting the points. And then my money line dog, give me a juicy one tomorrow. Late night. Grambling. Who'd you give out for your dog?
Central Connecticut State against.
I like that one. Yeah, give me Grambling to pick off Cal Baptist and end their undefeated season.
Colby's money lines, for those that are tuning in just for the best bets, he left the show to join VSiN tonight. His favorite money lines tonight were Denver over Colorado State and somebody else. It was UC Davis over.
I took Davis in the points too. They're getting 50.5. Who the fuck were they getting fit? They were off Nevada win.
Colorado. UC Davis over Colorado.
Yeah, I don't like them on the money line, but I do.
And Colby's a Colorado guy, so maybe he's right on that. But yeah, that's the show. I don't know what his favorite 3 locks were. You'll have to look at the picks page for that. SportsGamblingPodcast.com, or you can download the SGPN app for free on Google Play or the Apple Store. Just head over to the picks tab under the college baseball or college basketball tab. Sorry. You'll be able to see all of our records for free, all of the locks for free, all of the picks for all of the games tomorrow for free. And it'll be the go-to tool throughout Feast Week because of all of these lines that pop up in the morning because doing the night show just a couple hours after a lot of the MTE games go final, they don't make the lines in the middle of the night for whatever reason, at least onshore. You have to go offshore. Mac.
We forgot one game. Nebraska K-State.
Yeah, that was not on the slideshow.
Yeah. Give me K-State.
Did we Did we not do New Mexico?
I don't think we did New Mexico, Mississippi State either.
This happens a lot during Feast Week.
Yeah. I just wanted to highlight that one because it's a championship game.
Yeah, 1,000%. New Mexico State, Mississippi State on Ken Palm, at least. Mississippi State's laying 5. I'll go Mississippi State there.
Yeah, me too. I'll go Hail State and I'll go Wildcats tomorrow.
And then Nebraska's laying 2 against K-State. I will go Cornhuskers.
Head to head, baby. Big 12, Big 10, baby. Go Cats.
All right, that wraps up the show.
I like it. All right, go check out Noah Bieniek at NoahB77_. I'm at Moneyline_Mac. We are the college basketball experience. Feast Week is here, man. Goddamn. It gets us every year. It's so exhausting.
It's just started, Mac. What are we talking about?
Dude, but I'm doing the football show too now. So it's like, it just keeps coming and coming and coming, baby. Let's go.
This guy's
baby.
just full of excuses over here.
I haven't missed a show yet. The shades are on and the shades ain't going anywhere.
You showed up late to 3.
Which one? Which one did I show up late to? I've never been late.
Figures that you don't remember.
Fake news. Fake news, Bieniek, everybody. Go give him a follow at NoahB77_. He also can be seen on CNN. This is the college basketball experience. I'm at Moneyline_Mac. You better start thinking about yours. And we are out of here.
Run and shoot.